All right. So now.
You want me to turn the microphones on? The microphones are off. We're just looking at an empty kitchen.
Let me just say.
Well, don't say anything till I turn. Okay, your mic on.
Okay, am I? Uh-oh.
I'll turn that down.
He's got to turn the phone off. Okay. All right. So best laid plans, right? We are running so behind. We're trying to figure out how to get the name off of the bottom of the screen. I don't even know what's showing right now. What's showing right now, Jeff?
There's no name on the bottom of the screen that I can see.
Oh, let me look it up. So I just did this the other day. I'm echoing again. I just did this the other day and I thought, okay, this will be easy. And 10 minutes before we go live, I can't figure out how to do it again. So anyway, maybe it's not on there.
I don't know why I've got my volume all the way down and this thing's still making sound. There's nothing on there.
We're overachievers.
This thing's not on there.
We're overachievers. So
this isn't going to work, this thing. There's no way.
Turn it on silent. I'm sorry if I seem a little frustrated. We decided at the last minute to add a phone to the mix. And Jeff has like 4 cameras. It's really kind of insane. Like I said, overachievers. So we're getting a little rough.
Apparently it doesn't work.
We're getting a rough start. Now, let me find where I am. I don't know where I am. I can't load that post. Oh my gosh. Now we've got noise from outside because we have the windows open. It got warm in here all of a sudden. So I asked Jeff to open the windows. So I just don't know where I am, Jeff. So I can't look at anything. Where am I? Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is comical. And of course, I'm not live in my private group. Of course not. Because that went smoothly the other night. No. I have to do this in a live broadcast on YouTube and my Facebook channel. Yeah, that's it. Of course. Okay. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Christine. Hi, Kathy. The things mess up. Hey, Dixie. Hey, Carol. It's echoing. Is it still echoing, Dixie? I think we got that fixed. And hi, Kathy. Hi, Terry. Hi, Sue. Hi, Jill. Hi, Robin. All right. Hi, Kyle. Yes, laughing. That's good. I'm glad. I'm laughing too. And I'm about to pour a drink. That'll make everything better. Hi, Laverne. Hi, Janine. Cocktail time, Kathy. Yes, absolutely. Jill, thank you so much. We're going to give you a little tour. We're just trying to figure out how to do the phone thing because it's kind of weird. So
it's going to have to be the microphone if we do the live with the phone.
Okay.
And I'll just have to mute this microphone.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Let me just do a real quick check here. Can anybody hear me okay?
Okay.
Wait, we should be okay.
Okay. Can they hear me too still?
Yeah.
Hi, Frankie. Hi, Sharon. I'm not streaming to Simply Cooking. You must be on my Facebook page. Hi, Brianna. Hi, Laurie. Thank you so much. Hi, Mary. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Ellen. Good evening from, oh my gosh. Why did I just blank on where you live? Isn't that silly? Where's Ellen live? Jeff?
The Netherlands.
The Netherlands. For some reason, I was going to say Amsterdam or then Australia. I just blanked on it. I'm a little bit off right now. Hi, Donna. How are you? Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Mark. Hi, Lois. Thank you, Ellen. Hi, Rennie. Hi, Karen. Hi, Allie. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Stacia. Hi, Joe. All right. Never mind the phone. It's drinking time. There we go. All right, good. Carol, yes, I'm cooking. I don't know what yet exactly. I've got some things in the fridge. Hey, Brittany. Hi, I think I said hi to Mary. Hi, Melody. All right, let me stop that for a minute. So what do you want to do, Jeff? You want to mute? Do you guys want to? Okay, so I haven't even cleaned up the test kitchen. So this is really like behind the scenes. Oh, Jeff did a little bit. Oh, he did. Okay, well, I'll tell you about what was on the counter. It's hysterical, though. I had a whole bunch of stuff on the counter.
I can't believe we're doing this because this is going to be a disaster. I can't see the camera because it doesn't let me flip it around.
Okay,
Audio
Jeff,
echoing.
see how Jeff is. We're overachievers and under planners. So we should have done a test of this. How about I don't talk?
You can talk.
Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you don't want to hear me talk when we do this. What do you think? Because I don't know what you guys hear. So if you hear echoing, that's really annoying.
Okay, that won't echo. This might echo, but we'll just have to.
Okay. All right. Well, I can see myself, so it's fine. So you can tilt up a little bit.
You might want to hold it and just do it selfie-wise.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Hi. Okay. So this is what we're doing. Now, the mic is muted here. Does that matter?
Let me fix that. Settings, audio. See, I don't know how to. There you go.
It's still muted.
I don't know how to do it.
There. Easy. I unmuted it. Okay. Now you should, but you might hear me on both. Are you?
Yeah, I'll hold this for you. It'll be a lot easier.
Did
Unless I do a really bad job.
Because I was like way up in my face. All right. So anyway, let's go through the kitchen real quick. So this is my sink, and which I absolutely love. Jeff picked it out, but look, I can just do. I just look at that, and then I can wash my hands. Except guess what happens? I always go here. So I'll. No, it won't go up. So I'm always going over here, and then I'm like, I don't have any water. So anyway, it gets a little getting used to. And then you want to go that way?
Okay.
So this is like an area that I don't have anything. Hey, you know what? I can do it this. You can do this.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, this is so fun. Oh, the echo's big. The echo's big. The echo started when we unmuted the mic. Okay, so let's go.
So that's because I need to turn these two off. Okay, we should be good on audio now.
Okay, now we should be okay. I'm going to stop for a minute. Too many mics on right now. That's right. Okay.
They're all off now, except for this
so everything. I should just be on this one. Okay. Okay. Too many mics. Okay.
Now,
all
I
right.
need to just check to make sure.
Hi, Angela from Scotland. Okay.
Okay, we're cool.
Are we good?
We are good.
Okay. All right. We should be good. Okay. So this is like a little, just a kind of a blind area where I can store some stuff back there and everything. It's not really in the camera shot. And then this is my oven that I want you guys to see this because this is hysterical for me. Okay. You want to get over that way? And I'm going to show them how. So even though I told the contractors that I was extremely short and that I needed the oven to open a certain way, I can barely reach it. So can you imagine me trying to do videos, trying to reach in to get the food? Can you imagine? So anyway, that's going to have to be fixed. I mean, I would say I laughed, but that would not be the truth. I screamed a little bit. But anyway, so that's my oven that I can't use without burning myself, but that's okay. I don't use the oven very much either. This is the induction cooktop that Jeff polished today, and I just got fingerprints on.
Which is really hard to shoot. That's going to be fun.
So I can do some stovetop cooking right here. So I'm really excited about that. And then we haven't hung these yet, but I'm hoping to get them integrated. So it's TSP, like a teaspoon, but it's also the salt and pepper. Then we're probably going to hang that a little bit higher just as decoration. And then what else? Just a lot of cabinet space here. So this is what the new studio is going to look like when you guys see the YouTube videos.
Here's a little quick behind the scenes.
Do we have any videos coming out? I don't think any more in the older kitchen, do we?
Only if we do the I think it was like basil or.
Okay, a few that we've shot that I just didn't release. Okay. And then up here, because I like to, these are actually things that I are dehydrated. So these are dehydrated beets. These are dehydrated butternut squash and dehydrated potatoes that I'm doing some work on because I want to see how they reconstitute. So, and then these are dehydrated red bell peppers. These are the green bell peppers. I just have to put them in a canning jar. And then some spices up here, some dehydrated peppers. Lots of cabinet storage. And then I have some things that I can make some cocktails with if I ever get to that tonight. Just more storage. I'm not going to open up every cabinet because, there's a lot of them, most of them are empty. And then this is actually like the most exciting part for me. This is my test kitchen. So what this does is it allows me to have several different things going at once. A chalkboard to keep notes. Like I'm doing testing on hard-boiled eggs, and so I have my notes there. And it's really cool. I have a dishwasher here, a refrigerator, like a worktop station there, and then tons of counter space for appliances and different things. So that's it. That's the tour. We're really excited. It took forever to get done. Did you show them the big light up here above me? And
Yeah.
stuff? So, yep. So that's it.
All right, done with the phone. Let me turn you back on.
Debbie, isn't that oven?
Audio back on.
Oh, okay. And turn that one. Mute the. Or you can close the browser. You can exit out probably. Okay. Let's make sure we're not doing anything. And now, what's interesting is all these comments just disappear from me. Okay.
You have to reload it, I think.
All right. They still said it was echoing. All right. No echo now. Okay. All right. Well, it's hard to keep. There's a little delay, so it's hard to keep up. Okay. Great. All right. So that is the tour. The oven is like the most hysterical part of the whole thing. Well, no, I mean, there's been so many things, but it is done now. Did you show them the soundproofing on the back walls?
No, but I can't. Let me use this camera.
We're going to turn the camera a minute. I painted the back wall really dark. And what happened?
I just don't have any way of doing it.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. It's okay. So anyway, it's okay. It's all right. Hey, let's fix a cocktail. Somebody said they really like the Starlight Coke.
I love it.
And Jeff loves it. I think it's can't even put like a name to it, really
Time I tasted
like
it,
a flavor.
I Googled it to see what people were saying. And somebody said like raspberry and cotton candy. I'll buy that.
Okay.
I'll see how it tastes in rum.
All right. Now, Jeff, when the person who told us to do these, what do they taste like? Did she say it was like a Reese's peanut butter cup?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is there a way to do it? I've got a little fuzzy. Is there a way to do it, like a special way?
No, she just did a whole bottle of each. But we could probably split a mix. You know, what you're gonna do a whole.
Split?
Well, if you mix them together, it's like 2 shots.
And we are 2 people. I want to try to layer it though. Can we do that? I mean,
Yeah, you need a spoon.
I don't know. I'm not a bartender, that's for sure. So this one going in is Screwball, peanut butter whiskey. And then this is chocolate cream. Well, you might not. You want to just take a sip of mine? Because you might not even like it. Maybe I should mix this up. Anyway, we bought these a long time ago, but we never ended up mixing them up. So let's see. All right. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Elbridge. How are you?
Upside down spoon, the layers. Let me give you an upside down spoon.
An upside down spoon.
Well, we only have upside right spoons.
Thank you, everybody that loves it. Thanks, Stacia. Jill says, holy crap, your kitchen is as big as a bowling alley. Yeah, it's big. It's big. It's this was a living room, right? And then a living room and a dining room. It's big. I don't know how to do this. I don't know if I know how to do that. I think
It just slows the stream down. Does that have any thickness to it?
yeah, but it'll go on the bottom. But if I do it correctly, it will all go on the bottom, and the whiskey stuff will stay on top. I've made layered drinks before. This looks so bizarre. I think I'm going too fast. Okay, I know you guys can't see from my vantage point, but this is the weirdest looking drink I've ever made.
Oh, I've got a close-up shot. So.
I think this is definitely better blended because it looks like I got mud in the bottom of my glass. Oh, I guess it doesn't look so bad from the side, although I messed it up. That's probably why somebody said the spoon, put it in and let it go. But anyway, let's see. Can I push that down without mixing it? Look at that. Well, that's not too bad. Don't start barking. No. Callie. But they're going outside. All right. Well, looks good. This is why I go live only in private groups. Oh, no. They're going to keep doing it as long as that dog's outside. Oh, there's dogs running wild. Do you see them? Oh my gosh, there's dogs running wild. Oh, no wonder. That's why they're barking. Oh my gosh, look at them. Oh, let's close the blinds. And that one looked like a horse. What kind of dog was that? That was a really tall, thin-legged, like, wow. Okay. Can you just put them outside and just close the door? That's why we have a fence. We'll put them outside. They can bark out there. All right. Hi, John. How are you? Dixie. Yes, that's a good point. Now, Dixie's saying, can you get CC on YouTube because it's streaming there? That's interesting. I don't know how they do that with live. I think there's an auto-generated closed caption on both Facebook and YouTube if somebody's needing that. I really think that they do as good of a job as they can for live stuff. All right. Carol asks, is this your house, kitchen, or your office space? This is my office space. So it's strictly for work. And then my other kitchen now it can be for personal. It just got a little bit draining, living, breathing, work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, my kitchen was always with all these cameras in it. And it was just time. So it was just time. All right. Let's see. Brittany, that's a good way to describe that, that new Coke thing. It's a little too sweet. It's kind of a strange flavor to me. All right. Keep going down. Jeff's ahead of me. I haven't even tried this. Okay. So now the way to do this, I think, is to really like get both at the same time. Oh my gosh. I know. Well, I'm only going to drink half of it. Okay, ready?
But you gotta get
all right.
Both. You gotta get a little bit of both in there.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay. All right. Cheers, everyone. It doesn't work. Whoa. Something will be mixed. Whoa. Oh, that was straight whiskey. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. My stomach is burning.
Does whiskey taste like peanut butter?
It tastes like burning hot whiskey to me right now. It's just sitting there. Okay, let's try it again. Here we go. Cheers. That does not taste like a peanut butter cup.
I have my doubts, seriously.
That's not even very good. It tastes like whiskey to me. I don't think this stuff tastes like peanut butter whiskey. Come here. Does you taste peanut butter?
Uh-oh.
All right.
Vaguely, but not enough. It's not good enough.
Okay, so that's going to be the first thing. Let me make something that is a peanut butter chocolate drink. Okay? And I've got just the thing to do it with. I'm going to make something delicious. Oh, and I'll show you my Easter eggs.
Patricia Wagner said, tell Jeff to pop the Guinness. But I'm actually drinking Coke Zero with rum because of the carbs. So I'm off the carbs right now.
All right.
So no beer for me.
Okay. So can you see those? I don't know if you can see those or not.
Pull closer to the thing.
Can you see them now? Okay. So these are the homemade peanut butter Easter eggs that I made. This recipe was just filmed the other day, so it'll be going out in a couple weeks. But they are super easy to do. So I want to make a peanut butter chocolate cocktail, okay? And I'm going to do a frozen cocktail. So I'm going to grab my smaller thing that goes on there, and we're going to try to make something better than what I just tried, because that was not good. Now, of course, I don't know where anything is. That is one problem. So you can read comments, Jeff, while I'm doing this, if there are any. And I will concentrate on how I want to make this. Ice, of course. Vodka, because that will be the least amount. Where's my Tito's? Oh, there. No, yeah, there it is.
So I'm just going to kind of cherry pick some of these comments.
Sure.
The ones I think are interesting. Denise Duguay said a French door wall oven would solve your problem, but we're kind of stuck.
Right. That is a good point. I overspent on this oven, and the reason why I did it is because it has a camera inside, so I thought we could use that in our videos. But that's a good idea. If they can't move it down, I might have to do that. I don't know what I'll do with this oven, but I will have to do that. But I think they're going to be able to move it down, because I think they can cut the cabinet down, use the piece from the bottom, put it on the top, and then, they fill it in with stuff. And what they fill it in with is like so close to the color, you barely even see it. So I think that'll work. All right, I'm just going to do one. So we're going to do a nice hefty shot of that. And then I'm going to put one egg in. And I don't want to be too over the top here with, I could put Bailey's in, but I'm going to put some half and half in instead. That's why I can't lose weight, because I love making concoctions like this. So put a little half and half in, watch it curdle. That's okay. And then we're going to pop that in. Jeff, do you know where oh, there it is. And we'll move this.
Start this mixer. I'll turn the mics off.
Yes, that'll be a good idea. Oops, I got to get this down in there. These are frozen solid because I put them in the freezer, obviously. Okay. Let's see what this tastes like. Now, this probably will taste like a peanut butter cup if I can get it in here. Okay. Are we ready?
Yep, turning the mics off now for a second. All right, you're back on.
Okay. I wanted to find a different glass than this, but I couldn't reach it. I am so short. It's
I
hysterical.
could have gone.
I know, but you were busy. That's okay. All right. This looks kind of cool. All right, Jeff. Are we ready?
More ready than that peanut butter junk.
Okay, ready? It's kind of a pretty drink.
I'll take the little one.
I know. Okay. Cheers to finally being done with the kitchen.
I don't even taste the vodka.
That's delicious. Now that's a peanut butter cup.
I'll keep mine.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
What is that?
A piece of the peanut butter cup, I bet.
No, it's like a piece of plastic.
Oh,
See,
piece of
I
plastic.
don't know how that ended
Oh.
up in there. It might have been in my glass.
You know, it might have been, but those just came out of the dishwasher. Oh well, I'm trying to.
I didn't break it too.
All right, what are we putting in the foodie first? Do you want to steam crisp some wings? Those are really easy. I can get those going. Well, how's that sound?
That worked.
I really am concerned about this. I hope it didn't come off anything in here.
Well, do you want me to go grab something out of the fridge?
I've got them here. You can just read comments so I'm not, like, so I can keep talking to people. I don't know where anything is. Jeff says, where do you want to put this? I said, I have no idea. Until I go to reach for it, and wherever I naturally go to reach for it is where I'm going to end up wanting to put it. But right now, I have no clue where anything is. I have to open up every single drawer. Okay, so we need, I've got a pot, I need a basket, right, for the wings. And I need a cup of like a, so we're gonna put a half a cup of water. Look at those going. I was gonna make some artichoke dip. I can do that on the stove. All right, basket in, half of a cup of water.
Here's a good topic of discussion when you get back.
You can
Outlets and using multiple foodies and things like that in different outlets. Somebody said they're running a couple, like the blender and foodie on the same circuit.
Yeah, it depends. So it depends on what you're pulling. So like if you were pressure cooking and using like your blender, it would be perfectly fine because the pressure cook function isn't going to be pulling as much as the air fry function. But that was one of the things that we absolutely, and I'm not even cutting them or anything. I'm just throwing them in. Which I usually do cut them like if I'm serving them to other people or if I'm doing a recipe, but you know what? We're not going to do that today. We are just going to, because I'm not messing up my cutting board. So we're just going to pile these in. And you know what I'm going to do? Because everyone always asks whether or not you can put in more than one layer. I'm going to put in a whole bunch. I don't want to do the whole package though, because I like to eat them fresh. We'll never eat all these. So that's enough, right? Half of these.
Yeah.
We're never going to eat all these. Yeah, I'm not even going to. Oh, I'll do that one. Okay. Whoa, those two are married. Okay, so now they're like in, I don't know, 2.5 layers maybe. Let me just pop these right back in the refrigerator. I'll wrap them later. So with the outlets, that was a really important part of the whole thing. So each one of these outlets is a different circuit. Every single one in here is a different circuit. And I have 2 outlets on each side of the island, and each one of those is a different circuit. So yeah, my electrician was like, you what? I'm like, yes, that's what I want. Please do it.
A couple people asked about the 10-quart dual air fryer, if it's worth it if you use it.
Oh, you know, okay, so let's explain something. That's kind of an interesting dynamic between Jeff and I, since we're all hanging out for happy hour here today. I'm worried about the food. He's worried about the camera angles. I'm worried about my clothes, and I don't see any way for me to get over to this control panel
Okay, hold on. You can do it.
without knocking this over, getting my sweater dirty. So we constantly go back and forth about this one.
Oh, I don't have a shot of it, but I can do this.
Oh my gosh,
If
that
you're
is so
gonna
good.
go over there, I will just cut to a different shot.
And this is one of the reasons why you don't see me do this a lot on camera. I don't know where anything is. So you can do it. I'll just go through it so people will understand why I have such a hard time with this one.
And I do have to close it. If you want to move the Tito's, that'll help too.
So when I'm using the older foodie, I have used it so much that I can look straight at the camera, program it without any issues. But this one's totally different. And I don't even know if I can never, so I can't see anything here. Oh, I got it. I turned it on. So it's like just blindly trying to, so we're working on something now where there will be a screen here, like a TV, where I will see the panel. So as soon as I learn how to work in reverse, I'll be okay.
Here's a solution for today. You can twist it all day long. You just can't.
I just can't.
You just can't move it from underneath this overhead camera, or then that shot's worthless. How's that?
Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we're going to steam crisp these wings. They are right out of the refrigerator. No seasonings, no nothing. Half of a cup of water. About 2-3 layers of wings. I guess I put about 6 in there, full wings. And I don't know what I'm doing because I've never done this before. But I'm going to steam. And then I'm going to go all the way up to 400, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to keep it on 20 minutes, but I don't know if it's going to take that long. And then we just hit start. Slider in the middle. Okay, so the question was whether or not this is worth it. Is that the question?
No, the air fryer, the dual basket, 10-quart dual basket.
Oh, the 10 quart versus the one I have, because I don't think I have the 10 quart. I think the 10 quart is the bigger one that just came out. I don't have that one. So I haven't seen it, so I don't really know how much bigger it is. Dorothy sent me a picture. Dorothy Hill has it. She sent me a picture of it, and I think it was it was a good amount bigger, but I haven't used it, so I can't really say. I don't know how well it air fries. I think she likes it though. She posts about it in Ninja Foodie 101, which is fine. It's fine to post the air fryer, the Ninja air fryer in Ninja Foodie 101, even though it's the pressure cooker air crisper, because anything you can do in those dual baskets, you can do in the Ninja Foodie. And it's pretty much the same time and temperature on air crisp as it is in those two. So I think it's perfectly fine to post, and she does often. So you might want to check that group out if you're not a member and look at Dorothy Hill's post, because she posts a lot of stuff. She seems to really like it. I like the dual air fryer. This is my thing. It's big, and it only air fries, right? Well, air fries, bakes, that kind of thing. But when I have an appliance that's going to sit out on my counter, I want it to do a lot more than that. And that's why I'm always going to the Ninja Foodie pretty much all the time.
Dorothy said she believes she did post the comparison shots.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you did. So yeah, if somebody searches, they should be able to find it.
Say hi to Billy Murray. He says, both you and the kitchen look amazing.
Well, thank you, Billy. How are you? It's so good for this to be done. I can't even tell you. Number one, I've missed going live. I have felt disconnected from everybody, even though I've been trying to get on Facebook and trying to answer questions and doing that kind of stuff. It just feels different, it just feels different. So I was really excited to do the Q&A the other night, and I'm excited to be here now. And it's been a long road though.
Terry Boy gave you a super sticker.
Super thank you so much. So the most interesting part, I think, of the whole thing was when they went to install the cabinets. And actually, we knew about it right before they installed the cabinets. So we've been waiting for a while to get the cabinets and that we ordered. And through trying to figure out the countertops that we were going to put in, because I think one was out of stock. So anyway, it was, there's a lot of things with things not being in stock, blah, 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 or not having the finish we wanted. And we were looking at that, and the designer sent me an email with these pictures, and one of them had like the cabinet slab that you would go in to see when you're picking out your cabinets. And I told her what I wanted for the countertops, and I said, but I just want to point this out here. That's not our cabinets. Those aren't our cabinets. They ordered the wrong cabinets. So they came and installed the wrong cabinets. And then they ordered all the right doors. So that set us back how long? I mean, a month. Easy, a month. It's been insane. I'm still trying to figure out what this is. I'm glad you didn't bite it too. So anyway, it's been that kind of thing. And then this countertop, I had looked into different finishes this is quartz. And I looked into different finishes for it. They came in like a leather finish, or I think it's called suede traditional, which is kind of glossy. And then a volcano one, which is more like natural stone looking. And I did some research because we're doing videos in here, and the suede one was less reflective, but everybody complained about it so much, about it getting really dirty, because it has like, you can feel like texture to it. So I was out of town, and Jeff said they needed to change the quartz countertop for the island to the same material that we have on the back island. And I was like, okay, that's fine. As long as it's the same color, I don't really care. The back island, we had to switch where it didn't have some super boost stuff. And I'm like, that's fine. It's fine. Just put it in, just order it and get it here. So he said the same thing was going to happen for this counter. And I was like, fine. It was installed. And I'm like, what do you mean? What? This isn't even the countertop that I ordered. This is pitted. This is completely pitted. Like, you rub your fingers across it. It's like rubbing your fingers across a tile that you would put in your bathroom that's like non-skid. And I thought, ew, I hated it.
But it's perfect for video.
But it works really well for video, and now I'm getting used to it. It's not rough or anything, but it's just not slick and sheen and all that stuff. But I'm getting used to it, so I don't think we're going to switch it out.
You can see, I'm showing them the overhead shot right now of camera 3 there, and it's not reflecting. Like, everything, all the light that's coming down on it is being diffused and muted. Yeah. Okay, this is really good. Hey, did this ever turn on? Oh, yeah. It's silent. It's absolutely silent, but it will not be for long. But it is right now. So right now it's just preheating, and then it'll steam. I mean, it's supposed to be steaming now. Oh, I see it right now. I see some steam coming out. You see, I'm not really well versed in this one yet. I'm trying to work with it more. And this is the 8-quart. And it's the OL701. So it's one lid. So you steam, crisp, pressure cook, whatever you want to do with one lid. I'm going to move it closer, just a little bit closer here.
Okay.
It should be good.
Mm.
Guess I went the wrong way.
This is delicious. It's like dessert, though. All right. So we need to make another cocktail. What kind of cocktail do we want to do? Oh, I made my first TikTok. What?
See if anybody mixes.
Yeah, let's have some suggestions. I can't. I'm tongue-tied. I'm not drunk. I promise you that.
Trixie Dixie says, hello, Louise Jeff. Best greetings from Germany.
Oh, hi. When you said Trixie Dixie, I thought you might be calling Dixie Church by a nickname. I'm like, okay, Trixie Dixie? Really? Oh. Well, hi from Germany. And there's somebody from, John is here from Australia. I know that. Ellen from the Netherlands. And then I saw somebody else, and now I forgot where they said they were from. And I thought that's so cool. It's one thing about the internet.
We got somebody from London. That's Shelly here.
Hi, Shelly.
I'm going to look through real quick and see who else is here from out of country. But then we can.
I think Sweden. I think somebody's from Sweden.
We got Richard from Chicago.
Hi, Richard.
What did I see earlier?
I meant to text.
Dave Wilcox from Phoenix.
Hey, Dave.
Barb Wolf says, I love your countertops. They photograph really well.
Thank
And
you.
your appliances look fantastic with it.
Thank
Everything
you.
works really well, and it is very relaxing to watch you.
Thank you. I am sending a message to my nephew. Who is starting his YouTube channel. And I'm telling him if he's around.
Christine Thomas loves the sunflowers in the back there.
Thank you. I just picked those up yesterday. Yeah, just picked those up yesterday. I can't take it off the wall because it's mounted with like sticky tape.
We can read it. Just step off this way.
You can read it?
Yeah.
So
You have to step that for me.
Oh. I fell in love with this sign. Kindness changes everything. And that is like, I think the rule to live by. The kinder we are, it just changes your life and everyone else's life around you. Trust me, because I'm not always kind. Ask Jeff, but you don't feel good if you're not kind. You don't feel good about yourself, So I think kindness changes everything. That's like my new motto. And then what? I have dreams don't work unless you do, and I have that above the sink where I do dishes. Oh, okay. Okay, so no, it's not, but that's okay. And then the other one is what? Love what you do and do it often. And then there's another sign in here, and I don't remember what that says.
It's one of my favorites. Stay humble, work hard, be kind.
Yep, stay humble, work hard, be kind. That's right. So now the air fryer just kicked in. Let's see. What kind of sauce do you want for these?
I don't care.
He just sat there deliberated for 5 minutes to say, I don't care.
They're wings. I'm not much of a wing guy, so whatever you put on it's fine.
Well, I mean, do you want me to go down you want me to do something kind of on the Asian Mexican wings?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure how I'm going to accomplish that, but we're going to work it out. I've never heard of that in my life.
Well, you're about to make it.
All right. Okay. Let me grab a few things. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Let's see. All right. I thought you would have tried.
All right, I'm going to talk about something. Well, I'll ask you. Somebody said, why didn't you take the orange stickers off of the foodie? The one that says slide and lift here.
That's a good question. Because I just haven't used it that much. But
I think one of the reasons we left it on is we have a 601 and a 701.
Yeah,
That's the easiest way for us to
no, I know what it was. We have the 701 with the probe, and we have that's right, 601. The 501 is the 6-quart. Yes, we wanted to be able to tell the difference, but that was only for the comparison video. So I don't think we need to keep them on.
Like the orange on there because orange is kind of a company color, so.
That's fine. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I can take them off.
Now there's another story about stickers.
Oh, yeah.
The XL grill.
On the grill. So they have a barcode to scan on the top of the new grill griddle thing. And I just took it off. But in taking it off, it ripped the finish. Well, marred the finish.
It left the sticky residue, but then when we tried to clean it off with Goo Gone, it gold the finish. It's got to be that blender. Is there pieces of plastic in the blender, perhaps?
I don't know. Man, this is my favorite cocktail, and now it's ruined. I don't know where these could be coming from.
Maybe you should look at the.
I don't have my little strainer here. Where's that big strainer?
I know where it is. The big one looks like a cone.
Yeah. Because I'm going to strain this and see if it's in here. But it could have just been in my glass because it was in your glass. So that's just deduction, right? How weird. Anyway, there's like these little plastic things. I mean, my eggs don't have plastic in them. I know that.
You need both of these?
Nope, just this is fine. So let's see. I wonder how many are going to be in there. It's really very strange. Live. This happens live. This is the live fun. Now there won't be not one more in here. Watch. Nope.
Just one for each of us, huh?
I had two little ones. Nope. I ruined my drink for no reason. Oh well. What's next? Do we ever get any things for what's next?
So we got a suggestion for a Manhattan. I don't know what's in a Manhattan.
A Manhattan.
If it has gin in it, that would be
No, it's not gin. My mom, we've had a Manhattan before. I don't know if I have bitters. I think a bitters goes in a Manhattan, right? I'll need directions on that. I think bitters, right?
We have orange bitters.
Oh. Do we have whiskey? I think I'm gonna have to look
we
it
have
up.
whiskey and we have bitters.
I think you muddle, right? A Manhattan? Let's see. How to make a Manhattan. I think it's just a few ingredients. It's nothing.
Okay, somebody said, Cheryl Dickinson said plastic pieces could be coming from the O-ring in the lid with the blades. I've had that happen.
Oh. Oh. Well, let me investigate that. That's not good. Mine's pretty like sealed in there and it looks completely intact. So I don't think that's it. All right, I need to get some tongs and again, I don't know where anything is. Did we just do some dishes with tongs?
The tongs are back in the drawer in the little kitchen.
Oh. So now that we're almost halfway through, we do need to toss them around a little bit. They're not even close to being like brown. So we're just going to keep going. We'll see how long they take. All right. What else? Manhattan I was looking up. Let's see. I had to put my age in so I can get to this website to find out how to make a Manhattan. Okay. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. This day don't make it easy. Let me find something else. Manhattan. Let's see. Bourbon.
Okay.
This looks different.
From Patricia
I have
Banana,
to look.
2 ounces of rye whiskey. We don't have rye.
I don't have rye, but
Sweet vermouth.
don't have it.
We don't have it. Angostura bitters. Orange bitters we have. And then brandy, cherry, or lemon twist. So you have to plan ahead for
Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff. Okay, Manhattan can't be made. Not today. So let me think. What else?
that. Hey, CJ's here. Hi,
Hey, CJ.
So how's it going, Jeff? Going good, buddy?
CJ, give me a cocktail to make.
Yeah, CJ's a bit of a bartender.
Yeah. There's my plastic pieces. This time I'll try not to include those. I feel like my hair is getting frizzy. It's hot. All right, what else? Let's see. Oh, let me do the banana mudslide.
Yeah, we got the stuff for banana mudslide, but you have to use that banana. Whatever that stuff is.
Okay.
But I'll get some of the stuff you need. I'll use that in place of the cream.
Yeah, I've got these bananas to use up, so I'm going to do that first. Plus, I don't drink like creamy drinks as fast as I do other ones. I don't have a safer bet for this time. All right, I rinsed it. I did not wash it. It'll be just fine. Okay, ice. Ice on the floor. A banana. We must have a banana. Kahlua, rum, or vodka. I could use vodka. I like vodka better anyway. Okay. A little bit of that. A little bit of Kahlua. Lot of
Somebody
Kahlua.
was asking if that was a piece of ice cube. Absolutely not.
No, it wasn't. And this is something Jeff picked up today. Banana pudding cream. We're going to give it a try. In my banana mudslide. I can open
John
it.
Crane says the new studio looks tremendous. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And the best part is it being a studio and not a home kitchen. So
Yes, that is
our
nice.
home kitchen stays clean.
That is nice. Very nice. Okay, put this on.
I'm gonna
Mute.
use my mics again. So
Yep.
you don't have to listen to this
And then,
loud thing.
can you do me a favor? I'm not going to get fancy with the dress, with the glass or anything, but in the kitchen, on the very top shelf, are the hurricane glasses.
What's a hurricane glass?
And it's one of those ones that are curved, like they have a stem. Oh, that's nice. They have a stem, and then they go like this.
Oh,
Very top.
all right. Mic's
Okay.
off.
Yep. Mute.
There we go.
Okay. Sorry. So ordinarily, like if you're going to be fancy, you would rim, like line the glass with chocolate, even rim it you can. And it's a little bit thicker, but hey, I'm just making this up as I go. Cheers. Oh, that's good.
I'm not doing the vodka, but that's good.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh, that's good. Okay, that wins even over the peanut butter cup. Don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have a dog I'm stepping on now.
Very banana flavored.
Very much so. So these wings are turning out okay, but they're taking forever. And I like them very crispy. So we're just going to be sitting here for a while.
All right, let's look at some comments.
Please do.
I mean, I kind of started at the bottom with the newest ones.
Okay. And then scroll backwards. Good.
Let's see. I know Dixie's watching. I'm going to say hi to Dixie. Dixie Church.
Yes, I already said hi to Dixie.
Did the plastic have come from the ice? You know what? No. Oh, yes.
Oh, you are bingo, 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 bingo. So in the other kitchen, which is the kitchen that came with the house, there's an ice maker and it wasn't working right. And when I opened it up, it has one of those, it's a door ice thing. And I like crushed ice. So I put it through a workout a lot. And apparently we don't use the ice enough. So it had really gotten full and probably like melted a little bit, then solidified and created too much of a hard block. And it ripped off one of the plastic spinner things. And I bet you that's exactly what it is.
For sure, because it's the same color.
That's exactly what it is. Okay. Mystery solved.
Well, that means that in the rest of that ice, there's going to be pieces of plastic, so you need to dump that ice out.
Oh, I just blended it up in another drink.
Well, enjoy.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Take your tooth off.
I know, right? My gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious.
Bloody Brain. Have you ever heard of that drink?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
I think that might have what is
I got an ice cube.
Bailey's, Turtles, and something. So
It would have to be something red.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never made one.
I look it up.
Yeah, I don't think I have what I need for it though.
Oh,
I'm pretty
boy. Richard from Chicago says Long Island iced tea. No. Nope. Nope. No,
I got all the ingredients for it. All of them. I did that. I said, Jeff, he's going into the liquor store. I said, all right, I'll just text you what I need when you get in there. Don't worry. Just pick it all up. Okay, it's all right. I got every single liquor that goes in it because I was looking at it thinking, Long Island ice. He came out with a box. Yep, I have everything I need. I think it's, except for gin, because I don't do gin.
Betty L said, I enjoyed your picture of lunch today. Oh, no, she's talking to Richard from Chicago.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was like, I didn't even eat lunch. Oh, yes, I did. I had a salad, 7-layer salad.
Spicy Bloody Mary is another recommendation.
He's not a Bloody Mary guy.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Right. Thanks. Oh my gosh. It was our anniversary. How many years?
We were probably like
3 years. 3 years into marriage, and we went to Ocean City, Maryland for our anniversary and woke up, 8, 9, whatever time it was. We're going to not watch the sunrise. Or maybe we were up that early to watch the sunrise.
I think it was 6 when
that could be the problem.
6 we started drinking Bloody Mary.
So I started whipping up Bloody Marys. They were getting better and better and better and better and better until they just weren't. And it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
4 o'clock. It was dinner time because I think we actually put the potatoes in to go with our steak.
Yeah.
And then I got sick.
Yeah, he got sick and he just went to bed. He was in bed the rest of the night. I read a book.
I remember very little of that.
Yeah. I know one conversation, though, that we had, this was like a little argument. It was hysterical. Oh, my gosh. Now I can't remember. Okay. If you know the color seafoam green is a color. Jeff argued and debated his point for at least 90 minutes, including a phone call to his brother, because he thought it was sea phone, as in sea telephone. I'm like, it's green. Sea foam. Like sea foam.
It's sea foam, like shallow.
Like shallow. And I could not rationalize with him at all. Like, no, sea foam. Like, the foamy bubbles that are kind of a greenish color. Like, that's what sea foam green. Nope. Seaphone. I don't know. I mean, you could not get through. Not one bit. Knock, knock, no. It was Seaphone. That was hysterical. Did Kenny break the news to you that it was really Seaphone?
Yeah, but I disowned him.
Yeah. Oh, you're hysterical. Oh my God, you're so funny. Oh Lord. Oh God, that was funny. That was a funny conversation because
overhead shot is all steamed up. That's
okay. I'm just turning these over because they're just not getting done like I was on. But anyway, I'm patient. I'm gonna have to add some time though. So that was 20 minutes. So I'm adding definitely another. You know what's interesting though is I have done these from frozen, and I don't remember them taking this long. Isn't that weird?
Were they that big with the bones?
Yeah, but they were frozen.
You didn't break them down for us? So
Nope, they were frozen in a package and I threw them in. But I mean, they must have, obviously. They must have.
Different device.
No, same one. I did steam crisp on them, I think. Yeah, because I was here and I had this one here.
I think I remember that.
And I did it. But I might have done 40 minutes. Now that I think about it, I might have done 40 minutes because normally it's like about 30 minutes of crisping time for the way I like my wings. So I might have gone 40 minutes. So this might be right. It might be 30 minutes. That would make sense. Because usually I pressure cook for a few minutes before this thing came out. I pressure cook for a few minutes to kind of loosen the skin. It plumps the skin, which seems counterintuitive if you want crispy wings, but there's actual reasons behind it. It plumps it. It also pulls the skin away from the meat just a little bit, so they're much easier to eat, and they're actually crispier if you pressure cook and then air fry.
Gail McCormick said, how long have you guys been married?
How long? 13 years?
13.
It'll be 13 or 13 and a half or 12 and a half going on 13 or what? 13 and a half?
I'm going on 13 and a half.
Yeah, I just found out how old he is. I mean, I knew, but I forgot. And he was reminding me, I'm like, oh my God.
87.
No.
Oh.
No, but I mean, I knew it, but we're getting older and I don't feel it. Like, so it just shocks me every time. It shocks me. I'm like, really? Because I feel like I'm 30, you know?
Dorothy Hill wants a swatch of seafoam green so she can redo it with that.
Yes, seafoam. You should make your own color. Glenn, make some seafoam. What color is seafoam? What colors are going to be?
It's going to be what you think is seafoam.
No, you can't. You can't take over a color and rename it. You got to blend your own color.
Oh.
You know? Jeff's an artist, by the way, in case you don't know that. He really could blend his own colors of.
I'm really bad at blending colors. That's why I don't paint too much because I just can't.
You're not. You're really good. Oh my gosh. Like, I can't draw a stick figure. He can draw a beautiful painting that's like literally hanging in our house because it's beautiful. I don't even know where it comes from, the talent that this man has. It's amazing. But I can't draw anything. Nothing. And you know that's true.
Yeah,
You can't even look at.
Outcoach anybody I know.
Well, that's easy. Drawing's not easy. Cooking, if you mess up enough times and learn from each mess up, you'll get it right. And that's what I do. That's what I do. Okay, we got to get back to this whole strange thing that I'm going to be making without knowing what I'm making to make these Mexican. And because I didn't like season them beforehand, they're not going to be dry. I want them to be a saucy wing, and I'm going to have to come up with some sort of a sauce.
Now, can you cheat and start with Cholula? But see, then you're already.
Yeah, but I can't put that much in.
Right.
You know.
I'm thinking to go Mexican, you definitely need some curry.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't hurt to have a little chipotle or something like that.
Yeah, I was looking for that. Yep. I'm not distracted with something else. Okay, chipotle. My salt and pepper's
Cayenne
up there,
pepper?
right?
Cayenne pepper?
No, I don't want to do both of those. One or the other. Garlic. Onion.
Say again what you grabbed because you're so far away.
Onion, garlic, cumin, chipotle, and smoked paprika. And then I'm gonna do this yogurt. I'm gonna do this with yogurt. No. I'm gonna do this with sour cream. Just a little sour cream.
So Brittany was saying she was wishing I was mic'd up so she could enjoy the conversations. But I'm pretty sure that this mic is working. So let me know now. 'Cause every once in a while I turn my mic off so there's no echo, and I might say something if you get to turn it back on.
Oh.
But let me know if you hear me okay with this.
Oh. Do we have another one of these? Or are we gonna have to go out to the store tomorrow for my salad?
I can do it.
I didn't even think about it. I was gonna make an artichoke dip, but I didn't have time today. Like I said, we're overachievers and under planners. So I personally think that there are about, I don't know, how many hours in every day, Jeff? Do I think? Jeff? 1,000 hours in every day? No, to be realistic, I probably think there's 36 hours in every day. And so I jam-pack the day. Okay.
I don't know which one you use for the thing, but
let me use that. Let me use this one. So yeah, so I just overpack things in, and I don't know. I think I can do more than I can do, and then get frustrated when I can't. But that's life. This is weird reflections on my cabinets. Okay.
what are you talking about?
See that? What is that?
Oh, it's daylight coming in through that gap in the window.
Oh.
Look at that.
I don't even know, like, literally where anything is. So this is like so interesting. I literally do not know where anything is. Okay, I'm gonna measure, which I wouldn't ordinarily do, but just in case it turns out amazing, you guys will know. I'm gonna put 1/3 cup of sour cream. Okay, that should be enough of that. 1/3 cup of sour. Ooh, am I burning? Nope, but they're getting close. They look good, but they're not burning. Just toss them around a little bit. They look good, but they're not done yet. Okay. Now let's get in the dry ingredients. So let me get measuring spoons and stuff. So you can read comments if there are any, baby. I only have an 8.
Yeah, people say the studio looks nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Catherine says maybe tomato paste for the feel of pico de gallo.
Oh, interesting. That would have been good. I'm kind of past that now, but that would have been good.
Somebody said they could hear my mic, but a little bit muffled. I don't understand. Oh, maybe they're much closer. Well,
All right,
as long as you can hear what I'm saying, I'm not the important one here.
Yes, you are. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Okay, that's a teaspoon.
Catherine also said
Half of a teaspoon of pepper. So
coriander should give it a cilantro flavor. You thought about that?
dried cilantro, which I don't use very
There you
often
go.
because I don't think it's not the same at all. But yeah, it's not the same at all, but it'll give a pretty look. But yeah, I agree with that. I think coriander's a little different. I mean, it's the seed. It doesn't have that fresh taste like cilantro. So it's a little bit different. Okay, chipotle I'm going into last. I don't want to contaminate any of this stuff. Ah!
Here's an idea. So Karen Haddon said that I need to put some of my art in the new kitchen studio for us to enjoy. Maybe that's what I should do is draw some, take some pictures that look like your food checks.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Especially be cool in the office area.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I have 1/8 of a teaspoon. That's all I have here. So that's why you're seeing me measure out so many. I'm doing 1/2 of a teaspoon of all these spices.
Christine Thomas said she could teach you how to do art.
You can?
She teaches art. So she said I can show you
Oh,
how.
really? I don't know. I think you have to have some talent.
You do?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Although I will say I went to one of those, I'm going to call it a paint by numbers class, but you didn't. It wasn't really like that. You know what I'm talking about, Jeff?
Yeah, it was a wine.
I'm only going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic in there.
With paint involved.
It was wine and paints. And we ended up with something that we brought out. And remember the one? I did too. Oh, one got put up in a restaurant.
The snowman was good, but then you did I think it was sunflowers.
No, it was I think, wasn't it a sunrise?
Palm trees. Yeah.
Palm trees. And it ended up, well, it's so colorful. It ended up in a Mexican restaurant where we lived. I might have bribed him, paid him, whatever, but is it still there?
Oh, I don't know. The funny thing about that was you messed up your palm trees, so you ended up putting like 1,000 leaves on your palm tree. Or
Hey, you know what?
Whatever they call those.
You enjoy your palm trees the way you want to enjoy them, and I will enjoy them the way I want to enjoy them. And if I want more leaves or palms or whatever you want to call them, then that's what I'm going to do.
And that's why they call it art.
That's why they call it art, and why it's not hanging in our house, but it's hanging in some Mexican restaurant in Maryland.
Or was hanging.
Or was, I'm sure. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's not. Okay, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons, just 1/2 of a tablespoon here. So I'm going to do 2 full tablespoons of Cholula, which is my favorite hot sauce. It's Jeff's favorite hot sauce. Although you've been getting into something else lately.
Was it Frank's?
I don't know if it was Frank's or what. I'm not really
Frank's
sure.
or Pete's, but Cholula's still not good to me.
This is going to be very interesting to coat wings in. Do you think we need butter? Nah. We've got that cream, sour cream.
John Freeze says, cooking is your art form, Louise.
Yeah, I enjoy it. That's for sure. I enjoy it. I love it. All right, what else? We got to put a little chipotle in there, but first.
Richard Chicago says, again, the painting the bottle. I guess you went to a wine painting thing and then painted the bottle.
Or you could paint bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to do that.
You can also, something about, like, you melt wax over the top of a wine bottle.
That is flipping delicious.
You try.
Oh my gosh. That is so good. I don't think I have any spoons left.
That's a big one.
Well, here. I don't even have any silverware in this kitchen. Isn't that good?
Mm.
This is
Like
my
it's-
new sauce.
It's like a dip.
Oh
It's
my
delicious.
gosh, that's good. Okay, yes. I'm not even going to put chipotle in it.
Oh, it's just perfect spice, everything.
Yeah, now we'll get it to look good. That was a bit much.
And did you write down? Well, I guess we got a video.
Yeah, we've got a video. I did record it. Okay. Oh my gosh, I bet you could bump up this and put a little bit of cream cheese in here, and it would be such like a nice vegetable dip.
Oh yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Oh my gosh, and now it looks pretty. See?
Amy Lang said, "What's the
So
first
excited.
spice that you put in?"
Salt, pepper, cumin, onion, garlic. But I didn't use as much garlic. I used 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 of everything else, and a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. I didn't use chipotle.
Amber Meyer says add butter.
I know. I was
It
thinking.
doesn't need it. You've already got the dairy from the
I
stuff.
don't really think I need it. Now it'll be interesting how it coats the wings, right? So that's what we're about to do. So now I need a big bowl. Because you know it's going to melt.
Take a big bowl because I will get them. How big?
Big enough to put all the wings in and put the sauce on and toss it all around.
Okay. Unfortunately, I put ice in that bowl.
Yes. So I'm sure we have another one now. There, oh, it might be in the
There's another.
Here, I can do it right here. Well, we want to see it, right?
Yeah.
So we want to. Oh, here. That'll work.
It's perfect. Bigger than the one I was thinking of.
Perfect. Okay. So now it looks like the wings are done. So how many minutes? They look good. Do you think they need to go more?
I don't know. You want to temp them?
Not temp them. They're done. It's all about crispiness.
Let me see.
They feel pretty crispy though.
Oh, they look crispy.
They do. Let's just call this a day. We'll call this done. Oops.
That skin is tight. That skin
Yeah,
is
it looks good. Okay. So this is exciting because this is something brand new that I've never made before.
So they can see the. There you
Can I move my drink? Cheers.
into your mouth.
Oh, I wish I didn't need to use my mint. I could make a
What do you need to
mojito.
use the mint for?
Did you get club soda? Didn't I put that on the list?
Club soda now.
Do I have some club soda left?
Yeah, I think you do. I'll go get it.
I could make a mojito.
What do you need your mint for? Oh, for the
mojito.
For the lamb.
I know.
But you're not shooting that tomorrow, are you? Oh, you
Oh my gosh, I've got to cook the lamb tonight.
cook it for.
I had to do my test batch. I'm going to be air frying some lamb in about 2 minutes. I forgot. I'm testing a recipe. And I needed to do a 24-hour marinade. And it has been in 24 hours I got home from the grocery store, at 6:30?
So you're going to start that test
So
on camera?
I have to
Okay, that's fine.
because I'm testing a recipe. And I mean, when I test a recipe, it is
You're
down.
doing it in that machine?
It is down to the minute. Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
I have 10 minutes to get my lamb in to be a qualified test. Okay. I'm glad I just remembered that.
All right, let me go. What was I going to get in there?
Okay, look, here we go. It's going to be so strange. But it should melt. Like, get runny under the heat. And then we're just going to toss them in this and we're going to see what it's going to be like.
We'll go get your club soda.
Okay, club soda. And you want to grab the lamb out? I did air fry from cold, so I'm okay with that. But I might have to use the other machine. I totally forgot about that. Okay, they don't look very pretty. So Amber, you might be right about adding the butter in to kind of loosen everything up. But anyway, we'll find out. Making my own version of wings here. We don't know. Although, my garlic Parmesan wings have a thick sauce like this, right?
Lamb, there's your club
Okay,
soda.
thank you. I just need to cool that pot down, so I'm starting with a fair thing. Okay. All right. So Jeff asked for this. So now you need to taste it yourself. Do you want me to put them on a plate? They look horrible. Like I'd never be able to do a recipe. I'd have to pour some butter on or something.
How would you pick it up? Because they're messy. Let me get a plate.
They're messy. They're supposed to be. He's a riot. He doesn't like really to eat any meat with the bone in it. So I'm going to have him do this on camera for you. Because he would prefer boneless wings every single time. And he doesn't like getting messy. All right. Ready?
Yep.
And he can hear me, so it's not like I'm talking out of school. All right. We're going to get messy.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, you've got a knife and a fork?
I did.
Are you kidding me? Okay, so this is the deal. When you have wings like this, you just pick them up.
Okay.
Spread them apart. They will break open pretty easily. Then you've got a little handle. Make sure you lick your fingers.
Do you need a napkin?
No, I'm going to lick my fingers. Okay, they need butter, Amber.
They taste good.
They do taste good. They're spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, you don't eat chicken.
Hi, buddy.
They're hot too. They taste good, but they need something. They need a sweetness. They need a better balance. As much as that dip was good,
Whoa.
it's not. Get down, baby. It's not like, how do I explain this? The dip is really good on its own, but when you get it onto the chicken, it becomes spicier without the correct balance. Would you agree? Now, if I had a lime, I would do that. So there's a couple of things missing here. One is a fat. Even though there's sour cream.
Do you want some butter?
No, I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to, though, slice this thing. Oh, I'm just going to use this knife. And there's a brightness that's missing. And I don't know if this is going to help or not. But let's see. I would obviously do a lime. Okay, you ready? Is this the one you already ate?
I cut with a knife
Oh.
and fork.
Yes, yes, yes. Imagine that's a lime. Oh my gosh. Make sure I got enough on there. And that changes everything. Seriously, this is how you balance flavors.
That's a keeper there.
Yeah, as soon as you add that fresh lemon, it's just a totally different feel.
I see. Yeah, buddy.
And that's how I test recipes. I'll get an idea. This was Jeff's idea, or Jeff will have an idea. I'll make it.
This will be a video.
It won't quite be right. But you try a few different things. And that worked really well.
Yeah, the lemon's a little lemony, but
I would do lime. I would do lime. And fresh cilantro.
Key lime.
No, just lime. Lime and fresh cilantro would absolutely win this over. And probably a little butter. I would think a little butter to have it just a little bit richer. What do you think?
Yeah, it couldn't hurt.
All right, I'll be trying it out. Okay, those are going away for now. I have to air fry my thing here. Of course, I don't even know where my pot holders are, Jeff.
Well, Margaret Kalucha said, let's see the puppy, so I'm going to get this.
Okay.
Jesse, come here, buddy.
I'm going to rinse this out. To get it cool.
This is Gus.
Actually, you know what? I don't have to.
Say hi to the camera. Over there. Say hi over there. He's a good boy. And then we got Callie here. She's too heavy to pick up Lucy. She's getting there.
Now.
So Gus is a year and a half now, and he's full grown. Here, let me turn my mic on. So Gus is a year and a half old. He's full grown. He has a liver shunt, so he's not going to get any bigger than that. And we'll have to give him medicine every meal the rest of his life.
Yep.
But he is the coolest little dog. What are you looking for over there?
The other air fryer basket for the 8-quart. That one's the hot one.
I'll find it.
Maybe I only had one. I think, you know what? I think I only have one here. So that's okay. I'll use the rack instead. It's fine. I'm trying to remember what I used when I did the first test. Okay. Because when you do a test, everything has to be the same every single time, or it doesn't count. Now I don't remember what I did if I used the rack. Oh, I did use the rack. You know why? Because remember, I made the lamb with sweet potatoes. And what else did I have underneath? What did we eat with the lamb?
Was it broccoli?
Yeah, that's right. So I can do this. It's perfectly fine. Now, why is that? Oh, look at this. I made a boo-boo. I forgot to put it over here. Stop. You guys are really getting a behind the scenes of like a daily thing that happens to me. So I hope you're having fun. Especially since I'm streaming this, like not even in a private group. That is crazy. That is crazy to me.
Well, apparently everybody loves Jesse.
He is the best. He's so cute. All right. Anybody have any questions about anything? My hair is getting on my nerves.
Questions.
What?
I'm looking through for questions.
Okay. My hair is getting on my nerves, so it's time.
So Sarah Springman said, and this is something that I think everybody asks about a lot. Surprised that they crisped without drying and then putting oil on them, and plus the addition of steam.
Yes. So what the steam does basically is start to cook them, which is what I love to do. Even when I'm making wings in the older model, I always pressure cook them for a few. I shouldn't say I always do, because I do have a recipe for garlic Parmesan wings where I just do straight air fry for people that have the grill and other just air fryers without the ability to do the pressure cook and stuff first. But I prefer them. I think they get crispier. And the thing is, you don't have to worry about them being done, especially if you pressure cook them for 2 minutes, like my Asian wing recipe calls for. But with the steam and crisp, what you're doing is you're hydrating the skin, which once you start to air fry will become so much crispier, in my opinion. Now, there's other people that say absolutely I'm wrong and they don't see any difference. I personally see the difference. So you're steaming to really cook the meat without drying it out. So that's why you get the best balance, I think, if you either pressure cook and then air crisp, or if you just go straight steam crisp with this kind of machine. The straight air crisp ones, if they're not big enough, I think they tend to dry out by the time they get crispy. Totally my opinion, my experience, whatever. Just, make your wings however you want. But that's what I do.
Lisa Young Epperly said your garlic parm wings are the best ever.
They are good. No, they're straight air crisp. I don't even pressure cook those first. That sauce is amazing. Like if you've ever made garlic Parmesan wings and you think they're good, try that sauce. It is, I'm not just saying this because I made it up. Okay. I'm not saying that at all. It's because I am a wing snob. When it comes to wings, I will go to every single restaurant in an entire state to find the best ones. And I'm always disappointed, except for one. Remember one place we went?
Yep,
and we
called something monkey.
Yeah, and we would go back there all the
dirty
time.
Monkey here.
I forget.
No, what couldn't have been called the dirty monkey? That sounds horrible.
I don't know what it's called. I'm not sure.
I'll look it up.
I doubt a restaurant would call that though. Oh look, I closed this. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was called, but it was so good. It was in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
So we would drive from Maryland to Pennsylvania so I could have these wings. Because they were cooked perfectly and the seasoning was perfect. Everything was so good. So yeah, I'm definitely a wing snob. And I'm surprised, honestly, I'm really surprised that the air crisper, I think, does just as good as deep frying, really. I really do. So I'm a big fan. And I'll tell you guys a story. When I lived in Maryland, a friend of mine said they just got an air fryer. Do they want me to bring it over? Because I would always make food for them. And her husband now is a hunter. And he would come and bring me duck and goose and all kinds of stuff, right? Deer, all kinds of things. And I would always make, food for them. So we were making something, I forget. I think it might have been the day that my friend's husband took me over to skin an eel. Okay, if you've ever skinned an eel, that is an experience. I made like sushi out of it. It was so good though. But anyway, so she said, do you want me to bring over the air fryer? And I was like, oh, Lord, no. Why would I want an air fryer? I don't need an air fryer. My oven does convection. It works the same way. She's like, okay. So I totally dismissed air fryers for years and years and years. But I was looking for something that would dehydrate. Really, that's what I was looking for. I was in the market for a dehydrator. And my friend told me about the Ninja Foodie that had the dehydration function, but she's like, it does all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, usually when things do a lot of things, they don't do any of them well. So I had no hopes, really, none at all. But I thought, but if I could learn it, and I already had a food blog, but if I can learn it and I like it, I could probably teach people how to use it and make recipes with it. So let's get it. So we got it. I was blown away because air fry and convection cooking in an oven is not the same. That's why the air fry functions on the Ninja Foodie XL oven and even the flip oven are not as good. It's about the space and it's about the circulation of the air. And it's the difference between, in my opinion, the square, bigger box with all this heat loss versus this little round thing, you know? And I think they're amazing. So it's my opinion though. All right. What do we got, Jeff?
Well, let me see. Let me apologize for leaving the camera on the Ninja Foodie for the last minute and a half.
Oh, instead of me?
Yeah.
Or,
you were
oh,
talking.
I don't care. I think people see quite enough of me.
Okay.
Although watching time counts probably more boring, but maybe not.
Tammy Snyder says, we live near Amish country in Ohio. They make something called roasted chicken. It's like super moist fried chicken. I think it would be about the same.
Broasted, yes. Now, broasted is a combination, I believe, of you could do it pressure cook and then frying. I can't remember. I saw a video on that not that long ago. They were doing it in, I think that, well, they could have been doing it. They might have pressure cooked it in the Instant Pot and then put it in the oven. But yeah, I think that's the thing. It's not just all dry heat. Or it could be that they're putting it in a Dutch oven. So they're creating some steam and then opening the lid to do the crisping at the last minute. You want to look up roasted chicken?
I heard that the word roasted was a combination of like boiled and roasted or something.
But there's a wet component to it. There's a wet cooking method to it. I'm positive. Watch me be wrong. That's why you always say you're 99% positive. You never say you're absolutely 100% positive because it might not be right. Those wings were good though. You liked them too? Oh,
Jesse, you didn't get any?
I got another. No, I was talking to you.
Oh, I like them a lot. I love them. I can't wait to.
I was looking at Gus, but I was talking to him. So I also
Okay, so it's-
go ahead.
Roasting is a method of cooking chicken and other foods using a pressure fryer and condiments.
Pressure fryer. Okay. So that's impossible to do at home though. Restaurants can do them because they've got these.
Is that what KFC?
That's what
started out in?
KFC does. But you wait a minute, say it again.
Pressure frying.
Pressure frying. So pressure frying is something totally different where you're actually pressure cooking in the oil. So think about like a deep fried turkey, you know, that big vat of hot oil, and then think of that under pressure.
Yeah, that's not intimidating at all.
Dangerous as hell.
I get it.
So from what my research did, because I've looked this up a couple times about the Ninja Foodie, because the topic comes up. Can you pressure fry in the Ninja Foodie? Meaning, can you put in the oil, put it under pressure, and pressure fry it like KFC? And the answer is not safely. No. So I looked it up, and apparently those machines, so to speak, those pressure cookers, are tens of thousands of dollars. So I cannot imagine that there's a home version. Like,
Yeah, Dixie says you have to have a special restaurant cooker.
with a hood,
And a lawyer.
the fire department. Yeah, basically everybody's in fire protection gear or whatever.
So people ask you what you're cooking in there. I guess they.
I'm preheating. Oh, and thanks for reminding me. I'm preheating. So this is my lamb. These are little tiny lamb chops, really tiny, and I marinated them for 24 hours. I'm doing a test recipe here. So they're really tiny lamb chops. This is my Easter recipe, so you're getting a little glimpse of it. I've done them with these little small ones and also like big, thick 2-inch ones. But Jeff and I liked the small ones better, believe it or not. So I preheated the air fryer with the basket in. I'll go over the marinade in just a minute. And they take 10 minutes, 5 minutes on each side.
And I really thought I would have liked the thick ones because they look like big
Yes.
fat piece of steak.
Yes.
But when she gave them to me, she didn't tell me which was which. And
Yes.
my favorite was the little ones.
Yep.
And they were bone in, right?
Yeah, they were both bone in, but with the big ones, I took the bone out because we were splitting it. Because I only did one thick one.
Which is also surprising that I liked the bone in one better than the bone.
Yeah, I mean, they both were bone in when they were cooked, but I took the bone out of the big one because we were splitting it. And so, yeah. So we'll see. 5 minutes. Oh, I got to have new tongs. Okay, can I explain to you how many dishes I do a day? Or actually, Jeff, would you like to take credit? I don't think I should.
I don't do all the dishes, but
You do a lot.
I do a lot of dishes.
He does a lot of dishes.
Every time I turn around. So what I'll do is I'll go and do a load of dishes or 2 loads because in this house we have two dishwashers. And then here comes Louise back from the grocery store and she starts cooking, making another mess.
Yep.
So I thought having 2 sinks was going to be a great thing because
You don't think it is?
well,
Now we have
it
3
just
sinks.
gives you more places to put stuff.
I know, and you gotta
finish doing
find
all the dishes in the sink and turn around and I got a 3rd sink empty.
Yeah.
It's all right, though. This
All
is
right.
really nice to have this studio.
It
So that's
is.
all good.
All right, what do you think? Is it Long Island iced tea? What time is it?
It is 6:40, and Louise is going to do a Long Island iced tea.
I've never made one before, but I understand you need vodka, tequila. I need one of your Coke Zeros. Rum, which is usually spiced, and gin, which I do not do.
But you're not allowed to have any.
Not any, no gin. Is this right? Is that right?
What's behind the rum? Move the rum to your right.
Vodka, rum. I think that's it. And then a splash of Coke.
All right, I'm going to get it.
Am I right?
I think so. I'm going to get a Coke Zero.
I have no idea if I'm
Is
right.
anything missing? Let's see if anybody picks up while you're getting started.
I have no idea. I've got to watch the time though. So 5 and 5. I got to flip at 5. And I like mine medium rare, my lamb chops. So if they look really pink in the middle, that's the way I like them. All right, let's see. What am I going to do? How do you make a Long Island iced tea? I'm not really sure. So,
Google it and see if we're missing anything.
I mean, I don't want to mess it up, right? I guess it's time for the big one to come out. We'll make a whole batch.
Like a Long Island iced tea slushy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. 'Cause I like cold, refreshing, frozen drinks. But I'm gonna pick each ice cube out and inspect it.
That's what I did, and I'll get you a new batch of ice from
Yeah.
the other container.
Like that one doesn't look like I want to use it. Yeah, just let's get new ice. Some of them, okay, that looks okay. Oh, I see a floater. That means that's plastic.
What is gum syrup?
Oh, I need simple syrup, don't I?
Well, it says
No, I don't.
It says GOMME syrup.
I don't know. Never heard of that.
All right, let me move to the next recipe. vodka, white rum,
Mhm.
tequila,
Mhm.
gin, and triple sec we have.
Mhm. These are really supposed to taste like iced tea.
Three and a quarter ounces of simple syrup.
Okay, so that's what I'm missing.
Lemon juice, which you can do.
Mhm.
Squeeze.
Yes, I've got the lemon. Okay, as soon as
the top and then a lemon wedge too.
okay, as soon as I flip this, I will have to make some really quick simple syrup, which is going to be really interesting. Or maybe I'll just put sugar and water in there. I'll just let it blend up. This thing blends like crazy, so we'll see. We'll do a shortcut. But I'm testing recipe now, so I've got to be right on the money here. 5 and 5, and it should be done. Okay. And I didn't blot the marinade because I didn't want to. Usually, if I'm trying to get like a char on the meat, I do. But I'm not. That's not my goal here. My goal is to have the most delicious lamb chops ever. And if I say they're delicious, they're really delicious because I really don't like lamb at all. But they look good. Okay. I've got 5 minutes to make this drink. So why don't you...
I'm going to read a comment by...
Why don't we make this... Well, none of this is keto, right? Should I do swerve? You want me to do swerve? Instead of sugar?
You're drinking it, so...
Oh, just me? You like them.
I'm drinking this. So let me show you.
All right, I'll put ice in this.
I'll put this right here. Yeah, what's everybody else drinking? So I'm drinking rum and Coke using Kraken rum, which is a very dark rum, which is really good. And I basically chose rum because it's carb free. So I've had this stuff before. It's pretty good.
I have a glass. I'm going to put some sugar in here. We're not making simple syrup.
You want to hear a funny comment?
Yes.
This is Sue Picciano.
I do.
She says, I remember the days when I got my first side-by-side fridge that I owned. Oops, I just lost it. Okay, and thought it was huge. Then I bought a bigger one, then a bigger one.
Yeah.
Then one day, the bigger one became my second one. Even now, there's only two again. Why the heck do I need two damn fridges? How many fridges do we have?
2.
Okay, in this location.
2. Yeah. Okay, so I might be one of those people
We have
that
two
likes to
refrigerators
grocery
in another
shop.
house. We have 2 refrigerators in another house and a commercial refrigerator.
Well, I owned a restaurant, and it's old, but it works, and it can keep water cold in the garage. I mean, it works perfectly. So
I don't know what we'd do without it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know what we would do without it. So if I have big cakes that I'm making or things like that, and I want to put them in the fridge, I've got the space. So yeah, I mean, I think for what we do, I think it's important. 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm doing just eyeball pour here, but I'm going to try to do equal amounts of everything, except I don't think you do as much triple sec. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy.
We are in trouble.
You're in trouble now. Okay. I said happy hour, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. This isn't even opened.
Can I tell my
I'm having fun.
story?
Yes, you could. Yes.
Okay.
Do I know it?
Yeah, you know it. So I was 21 and I was in the Navy and I went to Nashville to see my parents.
Is your microphone on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were there for something. I don't remember what exactly, but we were staying at the Opryland Hotel. So if anybody's ever been there, the Game Old Opryland, it's a pretty fancy place. Yeah.
1, 2.
They have like a whole atrium with bars and restaurants and stores, and you could like go through this garden and everything. And I'm sure it's gotten even bigger and better since back then. And I went into a bar and ran into some dude and we started drinking, and I grabbed my guitar, started playing our guitar and playing the guitar for some girls from Belgium and flirting with them. We were drinking Long Island iced tea, and I think I drank one of them, and I think I almost got kicked out of the hotel.
Oh my god. But you're so nice. I mean, you're so nice about everything. I hardly even believe that story because he's just nice, but
I
all right.
Kicked out.
These look good. Oh my gosh, these look good. Oh my gosh, these look good. Oh, they look good. Oh my gosh, they look good. All right, temp. Hopefully my thermometer. Do you know where I put it? Do you know where my thermometer is?
Looking at your.
Oh yeah, there it is.
That seems like the logical place.
I already opened that drawer once, by the way. Okay. 125 to 130, I think, or 130. Is that what I want? Yep. 130, 135. Okay, it's even going up. Oh, that one's hot. That one's even hotter. See, this one's little. This one's thicker. This is the only one that was at the temp. Anyway, we'll see what they're like. They're about 150 now. So they're more well done, but I don't think the inside's going to be that way. I'm telling you. But anyway, you might not see this recipe come out in time for Easter because that is not the result I got last time. Okay, you want to mute?
Okay, muting. Sorry about the lack of audio. This is a loud blender. Mike's back on.
I must be missing something because like this looks nothing like a Long Island iced tea. I mean, maybe they just float the Coke in there. Maybe I just didn't put enough Coke. I'm not sure.
Well, every time I've seen it, when I've seen it made at a bar, they splash the Coke in from the little
Yeah.
thingy.
Well, that might.
Well, all how it tastes.
It's quite light. Did I put? Yeah, I put the rum in. Oh, I'm nervous, man. What if this is horrible? Oh boy. You want to try it first?
Sure, I'll know.
Okay. Professional Long Island iced tea drinker.
Although I've never seen one with the
well, that's ice
crystal, but that's different. Oh man, we are in trouble.
Is that good?
That is good.
Oh boy. That is good. I didn't measure anything.
That is delicious.
You don't even know there's any alcohol in it.
And surprisingly,
how is this
it
possible?
does taste a little bit like tea.
It does. They should.
Yeah, it's perfect.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
It's the orange, of course, balancing out all the other flavors. It's got to have something to do with the spiced rum. It's all about balancing flavors.
All that alcohol, and it doesn't taste like alcohol. That's what's crazy about it.
Not even a tad.
No, if you gave that to somebody who...
It tastes like
didn't
iced tea.
alcohol.
I am really afraid now.
Yeah, slow down. Just
Yeah, it's
sipper.
good. It's really good. So now I'll test that recipe and get that one out.
Okay, so
All right.
Mark Grimes says, does Louise do these happy hours on YouTube often? Wow, this is great. Perfect to start my Friday night before dinner on the West Coast. I think we probably will be doing it.
Yeah. So the whole idea behind getting a studio kitchen in a place where there's internet is that we could do more live events, because Jeff and I have a lot of fun in our everyday life. And we like to share that. Like, we just have fun. We just sit around, make up different drinks and do different things. And there's no reason why we
And
can't.
work.
And well, we work a lot. We work a lot. But this to me isn't work. I mean,
No,
basically,
this is not work at all.
no, like, it was a little stressful when we, again, overachievers, under planners. That's our life. But I'm testing a recipe. Like, it's fine. I'm doing my job. I'm doing work. Having some drinks, hanging out with people that I absolutely love. And even though I can't see you and interact with you, like, I feel you guys there. Like, I know even if we don't read the comments a lot, even if we don't interact in that way a lot, like, I feel that energy and it just makes me so happy. Like, I just can't even explain it. It's really happy for me. So yeah, I think we will. I'm nervous. I'll be honest. I'm nervous to go live on my Facebook page and on YouTube, because there are some nasty people out there, people that are going to say, oh my gosh, you touched your hair and then you touched your food, or you did this wrong, or you did that wrong. You're leaning on your cutting board right now. You're, whatever they're going to say, you're fat, whatever they want to say. So it's really hard sometimes to put yourself out there, but I'll only know that tomorrow. I'll only see those comments tomorrow. So they really shouldn't influence whether or not we do it today, right? So the answer is, I have not done live before on YouTube except for once, right? When we hit our
New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm. But that's the whole goal, is to go live more, interact more, let you guys see what this is all about, like just what we do. This is how we come up with recipes. This is how we have fun. So.
These comments are coming in so fast, I keep getting lost. But somebody said they didn't get the recipe. I think they mean the recipe for the Long Island iced tea.
Okay, overcooked. Probably perfect for some people. Overcooked for me. I'll get to that in just one second, Jeff. But very juicy lamb. All right, you want to taste it and compare?
Yep.
It's too done.
Yeah.
It's too done. Okay, so this is what happened.
You can't go by color with lamb. It's not.
Yeah, but it's not right.
Bad overdone. But
it's almost even bitter.
There's a bitterness to it.
Shit.
What do you think? That's from overcooking the marinade?
Well, okay, so this is what happened. Okay, so I did a mint and rosemary marinade, but the damn store was out of rosemary. So I thought, well, let's see how it works with thyme. And let's increase the garlic. Then, I decided to overcook it, I guess, right? Okay, it's horrible. Oh, it's horrible.
So Mark Grimes was asking what's in the marinade, but that'll be in the video once we iron it out, right? All right, do you have one that you think was the lowest temperature?
Yeah, this one. It's horrible.
That was the lowest temperature and it's overcooked?
It's bitter. Ugh. Okay. Well, this one is not ready. So now the first time I did it, spectacular. So I was like, all right, this will be cool. Of course, I changed rosemary to thyme, which I understand can have a difference, but I didn't think it would have this much of a difference. I mean, like so now all my flavor combinations are totally off. It is disgusting.
Well, I'm glad we did this because this is what happens on a daily basis at the Salt and Pepper, where Louise is testing recipes.
God, that's horrible.
It's a lot of failures.
It is a lot of failures. I mean,
there has to be at least 2 successes before it's a video.
Yeah, 3, really.
Yeah.
Because I have to have a successful concept, which I did. So I had a successful concept, and then it has to come out 2 times perfectly, and then we film it. Sometimes, if it's really easy, we'll do the concept testing, then the follow-up testing, then film it. But I also can tell you that we have probably filmed 100 videos, not this year, but let's say in 2021, 100 videos that never made it out, because after we filmed them all and the end result came, it was like, it didn't work out.
So here's 2 comments that go together. Mark Grimes says, you only learn from failure.
Mm-hmm.
And Margaret Colucci says, take a big swig of that drink.
Yeah, I just did. I mean, I'm telling you, that's foul. I don't like lamb. Now, somebody else might say it's delicious. Okay, first of all, it's not delicious. It's horrible. But I know that the lamb I made the other day, which was just like, 3 days ago, was delicious.
That was delicious.
It was medium rare, like a steak. This is overcooked, and I did the same exact time. This is what gets a little frustrating sometimes, and I'm sure frustrating for you guys that are like, well, wait a minute, I just did this the other day, it turned out fine, and then this time I did this exact same thing and it didn't turn out. I don't know. I'd use the same appliance. Wait a minute, I did not. Wait a minute. I have to write everything down because this is the stuff I'll forget. I think, no. Hey, Jeff, have I had the 6.5 quart up here? I don't remember now. I have to write everything down. Tested in, what model, what this, what that. When he comes back, I'm going to ask him. That's it. That's interesting. I really do not remember. I really don't. Anyway, he's in there messing with ice. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you can hear it.
Were you talking to me?
Yeah, sort of. So I'm confused here a little bit. Do you remember if over the past several days, if I've had the Ninja Foodie up here that was the 6.5 quart? I'm trying to remember what I made those. I think, did I make?
I don't remember.
Did I make that recipe? What was in the dishwasher? The rack. What rack? Okay, no, I used the 8 quart. I used this one. I used this one to test the recipe because I remember the rack being in there cleaning it, and it had the double rack, which can only go in the 8 quart. Really interesting. So I have no clue. Now, one thing is I had some stuff on the bottom, which of course absorbs heat. So did that create the difference? I honestly do not know. But anyway,
all right, so here's the next
good
comment.
thing is it's going to take less time. The recipe won't be 10 minutes. It'll be like a 6-minute cook. Okay.
Here's a nice comment. Jeff and Louise, you do. People don't. They watch. Most of us are amazed at your guts and willingness to do this. My connect a couple years ago is buying a Ninja Foodie and having no clue how to use it. Isn't that why we're here right now?
Yep, that is exactly.
You make a difference.
Yeah, that I'll tell you, the Ninja Foodie community is one of the most amazing communities that I've ever been witness to. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I was a food blogger way before Ninja Foodie came out, way before this appliance came out. And I've seen Instant Pot communities. I've seen other communities. Nothing compares to you guys. Nothing. The kindness, the helpfulness, it's just simply amazing. And I don't know why. I don't know why, but it's just amazing. And I love you all so much. But I did figure out my problem.
So I've got a question for
I didn't preheat.
a lot of people out there, because this is going on YouTube,
Right.
where we've done a lot of things that are and are not Ninja Foodie. And it's going on the Salt and Pepper website.
Right.
You are not a Ninja Foodie distributor or not even an affiliate.
No.
So I would be curious to see how many people come to you because of the Ninja Foodie, or how many people come to you because of the recipes. Because your expertise is the recipes, your secondary expertise is mastering the Ninja Foodie.
Right. But most of my recipes are in the Ninja Foodie. So I would venture to guess that most people find me through the Ninja Foodie looking for recipes. So it would
Possibly, but you know how Google returns things and puts up
true.
recommends things that you didn't even
Well,
search
I think a
for.
better question to ask everybody would be like, so you found me however you found me, like what brings you back? Is it the recipes? Is it the Ninja Foodie? Is it a combination? You know,
Yeah, after 2 hours. Now I don't know how many people came in late and how many people dropped out, but after 2 hours of this, there's still 166 people between the two different,
that's cool.
between the two, between Facebook and YouTube.
That's really cool.
There's 166 people watching it. So what keeps you here?
I don't know. I'm sure some are just waiting for me to screw up
They
like
want to
I
know what seafoam green.
yeah,
looks like.
exactly. I'm sure some want to see me do something silly so that they can talk bad about me later. But I would think most don't. I think most just are, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure.
They want to know how to cook, and they want to know that they can do it.
Maybe they like us.
There's no
I don't
reason to
know.
be afraid.
Maybe they like us. Maybe we have good personalities. I don't know.
You do.
You do too. You're so funny. I think we're gonna have to dress Jeff in all sea foam green.
There's no such color.
Sea foam green.
Seafoam green.
You're so silly. Anyway, let me explain to you what happened. I know now what happened. So I always preheat the air fryer, almost always preheat the air fryer, but I did not preheat the air fryer the last time because I think I used steam and crisp. Or I did something with the vegetables underneath. I screwed up my own whole thing because I wanted to eat dinner the first time and it was just the concept planning, which just means, is it good enough to keep going, right? Is it good enough to keep going? And then the rest of the process is like stripping it down. So now I take it where I don't have the bottom vegetables in. And then if that turned out well, then I move on. So I preheated this, meaning the pot was really hot. The pot probably wasn't as hot before. So the 10 minutes overcooked it. It's little things like that. Little things. I mean, like literally, I would not eat that for dinner. That would be a total fail for me. That it is a total fail. Unfortunately, I think dogs can eat lamb, but I don't know if they can eat the marinade.
Well, 2 of our dogs can. Gus can.
Gus can't eat
Too
it.
much
No.
protein.
Yeah. So I don't know I might have to throw it away. So that's the reality. That's the reality of it. It's gross.
All right, I'm going to read some answers to
Okay.
how people found you.
Okay, cool.
It's your great personality as well as your ninja recipes that bring me back.
Thank you.
Y'all are fun and funny, and I'm making dinner. Why wouldn't I watch?
That's awesome.
All of the above: foodie, recipes, and personality. Ellen DeRuiter. I've got to know you looking for Ninja Foodie videos before buying one. The first video I saw was a Ninja accessories video. I come back because of the foodie, the good recipes, but most of all, the kind people you are and what makes watching the videos so much fun.
Yeah. And Ellen, I love you. I love you. Ellen, for everyone else to know, Ellen reached out to me. She has helped me so much. She's helped me with the course because, I've got people from all over the world that follow me and all over the world that will purchase the course. And there's different ingredients and there's, of course, different measurements. We know that. And she went through every single recipe and everything and told me like where I might want to change up my wording, because like in the UK, it's called mince. And in the Netherlands, they can't find this, but they could find that. It would be, something equal. She's just been a tremendous help. And all volunteer, just really just sweet. Ellen, you are just a sweetheart. And I know we have another project that I haven't even thought about that yet.
Okay, got a couple other ones. Denise Grant says, you taught me everything to do with my Ninja Foodie. I just love you.
Thank you.
Diane Key, I love watching you cook and the flavors and the finished products. As a couple, fantastic. Trish Flanagan, I came to your channel because of the Ninja Foodie, but I stayed because of you. I love the way you present the recipes.
Thank you.
And explain why you were doing what you were doing.
Thank you.
Denise
That's
Grant,
important. Can I pause you there?
Yeah.
That's really important to me, like really important to me. So my videos are longer. First of all, I talk a lot, but my videos are longer and there's something to be said that I could shorten them up. But first of all, I love to explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it because I feel like that's how people learn. And I don't want anyone to really have to rely on me or recipes. I want everyone to learn how to do what I do and cook off the cuff kind of thing because everyone's so different in the textures, the flavors that they like, the doneness of their meat, that it is almost impossible to find recipes that are going to perfectly fit you. But if you know the why behind what I'm doing, you can change that why up and make it the way you like it. And that's the most important thing to me. So that's why I do that. And even though I get a lot of grief a lot of times for my videos being too long and, you could have summed this up in 3 minutes. Like I am not a tasty video person. You're not going to see on YouTube me whiz through everything where you missed a step or something like that. That's just not my personality. It doesn't bring me joy. And if it doesn't bring me joy, I'm not doing it, because like I'm retired from nursing. That brought me a lot of joy and a lot of sadness. But now in my life, this part of my life, if it doesn't bring me joy, it isn't happening, period. So I'm just going to keep them long form and hopefully they help enough people, but that's my why, it's important to me and it makes me feel good. I like to share knowledge. So that's it. Okay. That was my soapbox.
Okay. Kathy Reichert says, I promote your classes to people who need help. Willie Whiplash, search Ninja Foodie recipe ideas, subscribed because I like the tips and tricks of you guys. Nice kitchen.
Thank you.
Sue Picciano, I know what color seafoam green is.
Yeah, we got to get him. We got to get him a shirt.
Ellen says, I would never have loved my Ninja Foodie this much without your videos. Denise Grant, I've shared you with everybody I know. Kathy Burns, I'm really enjoying tonight. And I just introduced my husband to you and when he walked in.
Hello, husband.
Hi, Mr. Burns.
Yep.
Another Louise S. I came to you for the recipes. I had another brand of pressure cooker. I bought a Ninja Foodie because of you and your recipes. I came back to you for the recipes and you were pleasant to watch.
Thank you.
Can't read this guy. Von Cruel. I'm open to suggestions for the first thing to do in my new deep fryer. French fries are an obvious choice.
Deep fryer. I have a deep fryer. I have not used it yet. And we're talking about the oil kind, but I bought it because in this studio kitchen, I want to be able to do all kinds of food. And there are some recipes that I want to put out that are going to be a little bit easier to do, either fran pieing. Okay. Okay. What is this? One down.
Did you drink the whole thing?
Then I'm twisting. Oh boy. Okay.
New word.
Yeah. Pan frying. So the deep fryer, obviously, like some wonton things and things that just, I don't know, so much donuts. But for an easy recipe for that, I would do potato chips or potato chips or, thick cut potato chips or French fries. That's what I would do. I think that's a great test of your deep fryer. And definitely soak them beforehand so you get that starch out. Dry them off and deep fry them. The key to deep frying is managing your oil temperature. That is the key. Other than that, easy peasy.
Okay, so Mark Grimes says, I really like the 360 meal recipes. I guess we need to do
We need to do more of those. Yes.
John Free says, you're my ninja guru.
John and Barry, I love you. I love you both so much. And, you know, another thing that I'm going to share is that I have such wonderful people in my life. I didn't know John. I didn't know Ellen. I didn't know Dixie. I didn't know Amber. And so many other, Debbie. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on. Stacia. I mean, like I could keep naming names. I could name Karen as another. I could just keep naming every name that I did not know before this started. And one day I remember I was really kind of down in the dumps. I wasn't feeling creative. I was very stressed about this kitchen. I felt basically like I was losing the grasp on my entire business. And I was sad and I was being beaten up a little bit on YouTube. And there's just some other things going on. And I got this email from John, who lives in Australia. And it just like literally changed my day, changed my outlook. Like it was just insightful, amazing, and beautiful. And so thank you, John. You know, it really did make a big difference. And I'm a normal person, so I've got bad days, good days, you know, crazy days, drunk days, sober days, whatever. The emails mean a lot, you know? So anyway, keep in touch because I love it. And I answer them. I mean, I answer every single one. I answer all my comments. Well, I can't answer all my comments on YouTube or Facebook anymore. I try. I really try, but I just can't keep up. But I answer every single email. And I love it. I love the connection.
Mark Grimes is laughing about drunk days.
Drunk bad lamb days.
So this is a me comment. This is Jeff commenting that this kitchen is kind of a mess right now, but this studio is so awesome looking that even a mess looks really good in here.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
No, that's not an invitation to make a mess.
Yes,
no,
it is.
When you're live.
Okay, let me explain my husband to you guys. Can you see the spice jars?
I'll tilt up.
Okay,
I'll get a shot.
I'm just going to explain my husband to you. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me get a shot.
Okay, I will. Tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay. So, how I want the spices to be. Yeah, perfect. That's perfect. That is my personality. It is all, no. How Jeff does things. Every single one has to be this way, spaced exactly the right way apart.
You didn't measure them.
Well, you know what he told me? He said, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a cardboard template and I'm going to cut out the tops and then I'm going to set them over and make sure they are exact. I said, oh my God, you are not doing that. So yeah, that's it. So I'm the messy. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like, let's have fun and mess things up. And I don't care. Let's use it. I like to use it. I don't want everything to be perfectly perfect all the time. I want it to be a little messy. That's hard because
Margaret Colucci said, are the spices in alphabetical order? If they were labeled, they would be, but they're not labeled.
They are labeled.
And I'm not really an alphabetical order kind of guy. I'm more
He's visual.
I'm visual.
He's a visual. Okay.
So I actually laid those up so I had the right combination of greens and browns and reds. Welcome to my brain.
So they are labeled, but I was not allowed. And when I say not allowed, okay, let me just back up. Like, Jeff's not controlling like that. If I wanted the labels on the front of the spices, they would have been on the front of the spices because I just would have done it, right? Now, would he have turned all the bottles around for filming?
Yes.
Absolutely. But I ended up putting them on the bottom. So I know what they are, but they're hidden. So we have, happy campers. We talked about putting them on the top or the bottom. I wanted them right out on the side, but they're on the bottom. Compromises. That's why we've been married for 13 years.
Can you move that back to the left a little bit?
No, I'm not going to do that. Oh my gosh. But okay, but this is serious. This is serious. But he has let me film an entire video with like something spilled on me. So he's not paying attention to me. He's not my guy who makes sure that, everything's in order and everything looks good. No. The spices look good though.
I'm a big picture kind of guy.
You're a big picture kind of guy. And I'm like, Jeff, we can't let that out. Like, did you see that spill? He's like, I didn't notice. I'm like, you didn't notice?
Oh, we've had some where your earrings were missing or your necklace was crooked and I didn't notice.
Yeah, I let those go most of the time though. But sometimes we've refilmed stuff. We've refilmed.
Oh, I don't throw anything away. So once we shoot it and I save it, and it's not.
I think you threw beef jerky away though.
No, I still have the video.
Oh, do you? Because we might just release that.
I've decided to save everything like from day one, which is why I have 1,000 hard drives.
Right.
Because I got to save everything and it's come in handy, especially for the course.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been crazy. These are too good. I have to be honest.
Do you have a Band-Aid on your finger? Because Sue noticed a cut on your finger.
No, I don't have a Band-Aid. Okay, so yes, I have been accident prone here lately. I was going to tell you guys this earlier. Oh, that's one video we had to refilm. Crab Rangoon, which is a very popular video of mine, an air fryer crab Rangoon. And man, I was on my A game for this recipe.
The first video was perfect.
Oh, it was so perfect. I mean, I folded them perfect. Oh my gosh. I was like perfect. But I go to review the video. I'm like, I'm freaking bleeding. You didn't notice, Jeff? I'm bleeding. So I don't even know. Was it really bleeding or was it just something like this?
It was a cut that was really obvious.
I think
there's no way. You're like, could you paint that out? Like, I know it's video. It's not.
But I think I was actually bleeding though.
You might have, it might have bled a little bit.
I don't know how because
darker than just a cut.
There wasn't even any knives involved in this recipe. So Jeff's like, oh, it'll be fine. I'm like, it is not going to be fine. Do you really think people on YouTube are going to be okay with me shedding blood? They don't even want my hair to be here. I mean, most people think that I should have my hair up in a net, have gloves on and big aprons and everything. I mean, seriously.
It's just a flesh wound.
I'm like, no, they're not going to be okay. So I sent it to my friend Amber. I said, Amber, which is my friend because of the Ninja Foodie. I said, Amber, can you look at this video and tell me what you think? She got back to me. She says, you can't release that. We had to refilm it again. Oh my gosh. So back to the cuts.
Amber Schmamber.
Yeah, back to the cuts. This one, I have no idea. I think it's just dry skin. It just opened up. We were about to film what? Remember I told you I got a hold on this?
Yeah, but I don't remember what
we were just doing it yesterday. What did we film yesterday? Peanut butter eggs?
Peanut butter eggs.
I've got everything set up. We're getting ready to film peanut butter eggs. And I see this red dot on my cutting board. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, oh my God, I'm bleeding. How am I bleeding? Again, no knives, no nothing. So I think that was just a spontaneous, dry skin. So I cleaned everything up, put a Band-Aid on it. I'm like, okay, we can do it before it scabs. These are the things you have to think about. Now it's scabbed. Now I won't be able to film anything for a while with that scab because people will be grossed out. This one, I cut my finger really bad right here, doing the dumbest thing ever. I have this avocado peeler cutter thingamabobber, and it's serrated. So just think of like a serrated butter knife, okay? Because that's what it looks like. And I was cutting labels off of old spice jars. I kid you not. This is a true story. We can grab one of them. So I was scoring them because I was going to soak them. This is hysterical that I'm telling people this. Jeff's going to grab one. Okay, so I had all these McCormick spices, not straight spices, blends that I would never use. Not because they're not good, just because I make my own blends up.
Before and after.
Yeah, but this isn't real. You should get the one that's actually before, the real one that I didn't take off. So these fit perfectly on my little spice rack in my test kitchen. And I had all these, like, I don't know, different barbecue blends, different steak seasonings, different grilling. They're called Grill Mates. And somebody, and of course, I'm going to go back because there's going to be an expiration date on these. February 21, 2016. Okay. So you can see I don't use them. So I thought, well, these fit perfectly. Get down, babe.
I just missed the shot.
Oh my gosh. And I'm the one that's drunk, right? These are so sticky. All right. What do you want me to do? You direct me, Mr. Director. Okay. So anyway, I don't use them. So I decided, since they fit great in my spice cabinet, I would empty them out. I would score them here and soak them. Okay, not inside, but I put water in them, put the cap back on, and soak them in my sous vide cooker with wallpaper paste remover. Hey, I try anything, right? So needless to say, McCormick's got something on this sticky stuff that they put on their spice bottles, because they all came out with this really gross sticky stuff. So I can't really use them. I'll put new labels on it. But as I was scoring with my knife, my avocado thing that I thought was going to be safe, because it's safe for avocados, it would be safe for my fingers, I sliced the hell out of them. And they were bleeding like crazy. And then I have another one. I think it's sliced here. How in the world it sliced this? I must have been holding the bottle somehow, because it sliced this top and this and the tip of my pinky. Anyway, that was a very long explanation for a quick, are you wearing a Band-Aid?
Ice tree. Long Island ice.
Ice tree?
Seafoam.
Ice tree?
Ice tree.
Who's talking now? Oh, that's so awesome. When you're going to try to make fun of me and then
it backfires.
And it backfires. That's like so great. That's like the best.
Do the L.
I will. I love you guys so incredibly much.
Oh, that's not the loser L. That's the love L.
You just said do the L.
Okay.
What do I know about a loser? What do I know about that?
Your hair looks beautiful, says Dixie Church.
Thank you, Dixie.
She's always good to change.
Like, yeah, like, what do I know about that, Mr. Long? Like, I knew sea foam green was the right thing. What do I know? I would never call anybody a loser anyway.
If I come home with a seafoam green guitar tomorrow from Nashville,
you would be very happy.
No, you would know what seafoam green is.
But you haven't designed the color yet. Honey, what are you doing? I love you so much.
On camera because he's a superstar.
Look, I love this dog, so I don't really care. I don't really care what people think. He's my little rescue buddy. I know you want that lamb, and I can't give it to you, babe.
That is the last thing.
I really can't, but I can give you an ice cube. If we can find a little small one, I can give you an ice cube. You like ice cubes. Oh, good treat. Thanks, Mom. Oh, he put that down. He's like, I see a piece of meat. That's going in the trash. I'm sorry. You're not eating
the L
it.
is for Louise, not for loser.
The L is for love. We don't call anyone losers. We don't.
Gus is spoiled. Mark Grimes said Gus is spoiled.
Gus is spoiled, and he got on my cutting board. I'm sure I'm going to hear that tomorrow. I can wash it. It's fine. I love my little buddy.
Said, I can't believe I was missing the live, but this isn't going anywhere. It'll stay there, right?
Yes.
Maybe. It depends on how these Long Island iced teas
yeah.
are.
Yeah, it could. It could. Look, you've got stuff on your paws.
Betty Davis said Goo Gone gets rid of it, but when we did that on the
it didn't.
It made a.
It did not work at all.
It really dulled like the whole.
How horrible do I look? Yeah, it was horrible. Like it was on stainless though. So of course I thought about Goo Gone, but I would think wallpaper paste remover would have worked, right?
So people are saying rubbing alcohol.
Yes, I tried that. No, I did try that. I tried that. It didn't work.
I'm afraid to do anything because once you peel it off.
No, we're talking about these.
Oh, for those. Oh,
yes.
Not for the Ninja food.
No. Just for these to get that stickiness off.
You tried Goo Gone?
I did not try Goo Gone. I tried rubbing alcohol and wallpaper paste remover, which, I mean, I would think that wallpaper paste it's sticky, maybe just not that sticky. So yeah.
And what you do? Go wait.
Hey,
you don't eat Mexican wings.
what is wrong?
He's hungry. I'm gonna need to feed them, so you're gonna need to talk for about. So feeding the dogs actually takes about 20 minutes because Gus needs a lot of medicine.
Yeah.
Big deal.
He's our little crazy guy. He's like, okay, that's better, Mom. Still isn't that lamb. But oh no, oh my gosh. Okay. I know you like these. I know you like these.
When you cook for the videos, who ends up eating the food? This is just you and Jeff. Who cares where your hair is? What? Oh, who ends up eating the food? Right. So it's more about the video. So
yeah,
who cares where your hair is? Well, people still comment.
They do a lot. Like it's amazing to me. I used to engage a little bit to try to educate people about how silly that was, but then I just realized, it's first of all, it's not really worth my time. Secondly, I mean, if somebody else feels so grossed out by hair that they put their hair up and in a net to cook, then I can totally see why they would be turned off from having somebody with their hair braided or down or something like that, So yeah, my mindset's changed a little bit, over the years. And it's just like, okay, I don't need to really engage. I don't need to answer. I don't need to change myself because of how somebody else believes or feels about something, but I can still respect it, and not be rude back, obviously. So it depends on how the comments are. Sometimes I'll leave them up. It's fine. Sometimes I'll delete comments if they're really nasty. I especially delete comments if they're nasty to somebody else. That's happened quite a bit on YouTube. It's funny. YouTube is not as nice as Facebook. And I know I'm streaming live to both platforms. So, anybody that's watching this that thinks YouTube is great. YouTube is scary. YouTube is a scary place because it is so anonymous.
It's it's anonymous, free for all, where nobody can boot you out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's all right, whatever.
I mean, I can block people. I can block people from the channel, but like I was live with my nephew on YouTube for, I think, did I go live on my channel, Jeff, or did I go live on his?
Live with him?
With him when I was in Maryland. I went live. We did that live.
I think that was on your channel.
I think it was on my channel, and I did it live with my nephew, who's 8, who's starting a YouTube channel called Cooking with Kids, and he's so adorable. And somebody got on there and was a little rude, but I was able to really quickly just block them. But yeah, it's weird.
John Thomas said, just checked in. Congrats. Are you going to do anything with a Ninja Creamy? You look good. Have a good night, guys.
The Ninja Creamy. Okay, so this is the thing. Every time I use the thing, I get sawdust. Seriously. It's like astronaut ice cream, right? Wouldn't you call it? Like that freeze dried, it doesn't have.
It's dry, but very, very cold.
Yeah, so it's like
it's like if you took dots
and
and broke them up into like crushed them up.
yeah, so if you had completely frozen, is that what they're called? Dots?
Yeah, dots are the little balls. They're super,
Yes.
super cold. I've never liked
But
them.
they're dry.
Yeah, they're
right?
dry.
Okay, so it's like shaved dots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing ice creamy about it.
No.
Ice
but
cream should be moist and smooth.
right. But now I can fix it really easily by adding some cream or half and half or some other liquid and spinning it again and everything. But that's why they use cream cheese in a lot of the recipes. I'm not putting cream cheese in my ice cream. I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it. So yeah, I haven't figured it out yet. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's not that I don't like it, but again, I mean, for me, it's a one trick wonder. That sounds rude, but I'm sorry. It is. It's a one trick wonder. I can do pretty much anything in this one or the hot and cold blender. I just don't see the advantage to it, to be honest with you.
Especially when you talk about ice cream. If you think about the Cuisinart, I know it's expensive, but the Cuisinart ice cream maker.
Yeah.
We took eggnog.
Yes.
And poured eggnog.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Just into the machine.
Yeah.
Ran it for 60 minutes, and we had the best eggnog ice cream.
Yeah.
So,
what are you guys doing?
what's going on over there?
I don't know. I gave Gus one of the dried sweet potato, not sweet potato, butternut squash things, and Callie's like, I don't know, having a conniption over here. So,
Right, are you able to like engage for 15 or 20 minutes while I feed the dogs because they're starving?
I don't know. Can I?
Can you talk for 15 or 20 minutes?
I don't know. Aren't we done?
Oh, we can wrap up, and then I can feed the dogs.
I mean, it's 5 to 7, right? I mean, it's 7:30.
You've done the wings. You've done.
I was gonna do some other things, but anyway, I mean, I don't mind staying, but I kind of don't want to like drag it out where people feel like they've got to be hanging out.
Well, let's see how many people.
I mean, I would get.
There's still 156 people watching. There's so many comments I haven't even touched on.
So
do you have an iPad that you can look at?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Address some comments on the feed.
Yeah. Can you? How about you engage for 5 minutes?
I can't engage. I'm not like that.
You're not like that. You can talk. You do
about?
it. You do it for 5 minutes. You talk.
I cannot talk for 5 minutes. Seriously.
You can, baby. I have to go to the bathroom.
Will you go to the bathroom?
I have to pee. Okay.
Off camera.
He'll engage. 5 minutes. Not even that, right?
Okay, so to start that off.
Because I'll be dancing.
Mark Grimes says, I never get to hear from the husband, and he's awesome. Thanks, Mark.
He's awesome.
I'm not awesome. I just like to do video, and I really like what we do here. Trish Flanagan, I don't have anywhere else to be tonight. That's perfect. Thank you, Trish. Trying to read through some of these comments. Oh, Mark says, now this is fantastic. Please stay on as long as you want. Okay, cool. I mean, it ain't costing anybody nothing to stay on, right? It's Friday. It is Friday night. That's pretty cool. Sharon Springman, I agree. The viewers are not the ones who will be eating the food. We're only watching and learning her make the recipe. It doesn't bother me at all. Well, that's good. Let's see what else we got here. Gus is looking for the other half of that banana. He might be. He'd probably eat it. So the other day, Gus actually ate a piece of cucumber, which he had dropped earlier. So he dropped it. I went and picked it up, and I was going to throw it in the garbage, and he was right there. So I handed it to him. Coming from my hand, it was a lot better than finding it on the floor, apparently, because he ate the whole thing and he loved it. Skywatcher Sandra, hi Louise and Jeff, everyone, hugs and God bless us, everyone. Thank you very much. Nice comment. You were not cooking on camera for a group, so if you were okay with it, go for it.
Okay, your misery's
Are
over.
you back?
Yes, your misery's over.
Dippin' Dots is what they're called.
Dipping dots. That's right. Gosh, when I was a kid, I would get them from the Smithsonian Museum, I think.
Tasty Tuesday with Dylan was on your channel. That's
Yes, and I did it on YouTube too. So Dylan has 2 videos now on YouTube. This stuff is dangerous. I'm telling you right now. Like, I think I won't be able to be live much longer. Okay.
all right. I'm gonna feed the doggies, so I'm gonna turn my mic up.
All right, so I'm probably in. Am I in YouTube here or am I in? Oh, okay. I don't see any comments. So I might have to step out to see them. Oh, I know how I can watch them. I know what I can do. I can go through StreamYard. Let's see. Let's see, StreamYard. Oh, can't believe this. Oh no, I don't want to enter studio. Oh yes, I guess I do. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to allow the microphone. Jeff, this doesn't work very easily, babe. I guess I could. I don't know. Anyway, let me get. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. I can go. I don't know what I'm doing because I can't see comments without being in StreamYard. So anyway, let's think of another story, right, Callie? What story do you want to tell? I can step off camera and let me read some comments, and then how about that? I'll step off camera, I'll read some comments, and then I'll kind of answer them if they're for me. Oh, John says, I don't even know if my microphone's on right now. Oh, I don't know how to work this. I really don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Lois, that's a great idea. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, do you need?
Well, I don't know. I can't see comments if I'm not in StreamYard.
There you go.
Oh, you're in StreamYard here?
I don't know if I'm a stripper.
Wait a minute. I just had this. Oh, we have 2 iPads?
Yeah, my old one and my new one.
Why do we have 2?
My old one and my new one.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that.
You were with me when I bought the second one.
Okay. Oh my God, Rosemary said this is better than a comedy club or Vegas show. Oh, that's a story. Okay, so Jeff loves magic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is a funny story. So when we were first dating, I invited Jeff over. Was I cooking dinner or were you cooking dinner that night? Were you going to cook me dinner?
Is that when I made you spaghetti?
I don't remember I don't remember, but we were downstairs and we were going to watch a movie and Jeff brought his juggling balls. Okay. So he's going to juggle for me. He's going to win me over with his juggling. And he was actually really good at it, but he doesn't watch his feet because he's paying attention. He still doesn't watch his feet though. That's a long going joke of our whole entire married life, but he's juggling these balls and he is just doing it and bringing it. And I'm like, that's freaking amazing. And then he trips over the fireplace mantle, the little brick in front of the fireplace and just whoosh, down he goes. I'm like, ooh, how do you, we're just newly dating. Like, how do you respond to that? What did I do? I really said, what? Get up. I don't know what I said. Oh, are you okay?
I don't remember what you said.
And that's when he told me he is the clumsiest person in the world. And he is the clumsiest person in the world. I was joking with him the other night. He can walk into a room something will fall. It is inevitable. I don't know. It's inevitable. Something will fall. He will trip over something. It's comical now. 13 years later, it's funny. And it's serious. It really is. It really happens almost every single time.
Oh, when I walk back behind the other side of this counter where all the camera equipment is, I go in slow motion because I've got a lot of very high mounted, if I knocked over a tripod, it could destroy half this kitchen.
Yeah. But both of us knock into things, but he's really a pro.
I fall
It's funny.
Up the steps.
Up the steps. So he flies a helicopter, right? And flies an airplane. He's amazing. Amazing. He cannot drive a car. We almost got killed today. As a matter of fact. His brain.
I'm not making any excuses. I almost killed us.
Yeah. I tell him, I said, first of all, I always told him early on in our marriage, I'm like, Jeff, the sidewalks do not melt because you get close. They're still there. You're going to hit them. So stay away from them. That's what we do. We stay away from them when we're driving. We don't hit sidewalks. We don't jump them. They're not there for him. He thinks they're going to disappear. It's hysterical. But flying a helicopter or airplane, perfectly fine. Now, put me in an airplane, instant crash.
Yeah, but you do okay in the back seat until we start losing altitude.
Of the airplane? Oh, I'm fine. Jeff, I don't worry about you at all flying me around. That's perfectly fine. I am white-knuckled, scared to death every time I get in a car with you. That's the truth.
So what are you drinking? A couple people are asking.
Long Island iced tea that I just made up, and it actually tastes like, not like I just made it up. I'm the inventor of Long Island iced tea. Literally, I don't know how to make them. I've never made one before. But I found out from the internet, because the internet's a great source of information, that it's equal parts of all of these liquors. So I had Jeff pick them all up today. And sure enough, it worked. So Long Island iced tea, and it's delicious.
Very delicious.
It's very delicious. So yeah, so Jeff's great at, and he can draw.
Mark Grimes says, "Damn, your husband is a juggling pilot."
Juggling pilot, yeah.
Juggling, painting, guitar playing pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Who walks into stuff.
That's what's so funny. It's like his brain works. Like, I watch my feet when I walk. I don't look down at them, but I'm aware of where my body is as I'm walking and I look ahead on the floor and everything. So I know if I'm going to run into something. He doesn't. Nope. His brain's always working. I don't even know what his eyes see because he'll just trip right over something. He can trip over something he just put there. I'm not kidding. It's funny. We have laughs. We have laughs. What? Yeah, it's funny. He takes it with a grain of salt. It's funny.
Well, I know myself. I know.
Yeah.
It's not like a
like an insult.
Yeah, it's not an insult because it's who I am.
Yeah, and he's wonderful. He's absolutely wonderful. He's he's amazing, and he's so super talented. And I think it's just crazy how talented he is. And I think that he's so smart, and that all of that just, I don't know. He's amazing. He's much more talented than I am.
Patty Glover said, "My brother
more.
can trip over his imagination."
Yeah,
that's me.
That's a great way to.
Absolutely, I trip over my imagination about 5 times a day.
Mm-hmm. That's a great way to put it. It's amazing. It's like, wait a minute, Jeff, you just set that down there, and clumsy, things will just fall out. I think it's because he's trying to do things, but really his brain is so submersed in whatever creative thing he's thinking about. Trust me, my husband and I wrote a book in an 8-hour trip.
Oh yeah, it was done by the time we got.
Yeah, we wrote a book in an 8-hour trip for my soon-to-be-born nephew, the same one that's doing the cooking channel on YouTube. And it's amazing. And it's because his brain is he inspires me I inspire him. We work so well together. It's really amazing. I'm getting a paper towel so that I can clean this mess up. Because I'll tell you, one pet peeve of mine is like anything like that on a cutting board, or like if I'm at a bar, which I don't even go to, but if I'm at a bar, if I'm in a restaurant or something, and they don't like get this cleaned up, I freak out.
When we go to restaurants, the first thing Louise says, "This place is dirty."
Yeah.
99% of the time, this place is
Yeah.
dirty.
I look on the floor. I look around. Like, yeah, I don't know. We went to one place though here. Well, it's in Jackson, Tennessee. And I was scared to eat. Literally scared to eat. But I wanted to. It was that
It was a Mediterranean restaurant.
the Mediterranean.
But I figured out the story on that. They were moving about a block away.
Yeah.
So they're still in business. Their food was fantastic.
Oh my, I'm so like literally after we ordered shawarma. Oh my gosh. After we ordered and it like got plated in front of us, like, you know, I said, Jeff, this is really serious. Like we could be sick for a couple weeks.
We've lived a good life.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you. But I really want to try this food. It was the most amazing food I've ever had, but I was really scared that I was going to get sick. Didn't get sick. It was perfectly fine. But, you know, in my defense, there was one of those like meat pits, would you say? Looked like it had meat on it covered in mold.
It's like a vertical rotisserie.
Yeah. I was scared. I mean, literally, I was scared.
It stunk in there. There was nobody else there.
Nobody else was there.
Dirty, but the food was.
And they were so nice. Oh my gosh, they were so nice. So what you think it was maybe a couple months later, we went back to Jackson, not to go there again, just because I figured, you know, you make it through once, you just don't repeat. It's kind of like eating chocolate covered spiders. If you do it once and you got through it, it's probably not something you're going to repeat.
Way to go, Anthony Bourdain, right?
Well, God rest his soul, right? But anyway, yeah. So it's just some things like, no, I'm not going to do that again. Like frog legs. If anyone saw that video, yeah, I'm not going there again. Never.
They were actually delicious, but I still can't, even though they were
so good.
They were probably better than chicken. I still can't get over the idea.
That's what we need to put out for TikTok. We need to figure out how to shorten that. We need to shorten that video and put that out on TikTok.
I can do that.
I mean, that's a hysterical video.
Oh, it is.
It was. If you haven't seen me eat frog legs, if you haven't seen me eat frog legs, like I even got like the other tables involved. It was hysterical, and
there were tears involved until you ate it.
They were so good. They were so good, but I kept thinking about frogs swimming in my pool. I love frogs, and I just can't eat them. I'm sorry. I just can't eat them.
Our dogs love them too.
I love my chickens, and I can still eat chicken, but only if I don't too much. You know, like I don't think I could ever kill my chicken. You know, when I say my chicken,
I think if our chickens didn't give us eggs, we'd probably look at them differently.
I don't know. It's hard. I don't know if I could pluck them and all. I don't know. We want to. Like, that's something like I want to be one of those self-sustaining people that does everything.
Where you don't name them.
They're all so cute. I don't care. I would call Buttercup 1, Buttercup 2,
they're
Buttercup 3.
Until about week 3, and then they become ugly chickens.
But you don't eat them at week 3, I don't think.
No. You eat them right about the time they start becoming cute.
Yeah.
Again, they're cute when they're born.
Yeah, it's hard.
And then they're ugly. And
they do go through a fun
And then they're cute and delicious at the same time.
Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. Literally, I could probably be a vegetarian.
Mark Grimes says he enjoyed frog legs. I enjoyed them too, but I can't get over the idea of what they are. They were absolutely delicious.
I like snails. I like escargot. I think they're delicious.
Dixie says don't name them. You can't name them, which is true. If we got a couple cows, which we're talking about.
Oh my gosh, we can't. Have you seen baby? No. I don't
I
think
have
I
not
can
named
do
the cat.
this. Like, I don't think we want to do it.
Like if I had a cow, I couldn't walk up to a cow to feed it and not pet it. And then it would be my friend.
Oh, I just don't know how. I can't. And then you have to, the worst part, I think, is saying, okay, we've raised, fed, blah, blah, blah. Now let them come get it for slaughter. I don't know. I mean, I have the utmost respect for all livestock, animal raisers and everything. I mean, really, like, I think it's amazing. I would love to be that person. I just don't know if I can get my head wrapped around it.
Can you take this iPad and go for a little bit while I feed the dogs?
Yes, I can do that.
All right, you're on your own.
I'm on my own. All right. You're my best friend. You're so sweet.
Come on, kiddos.
John, I don't know how long ago this was. John says, so nice to see you both let your hair down and relax. You both need this more than you know. Honestly, more than you know. It has been uptight and I've not been very nice lately. I'll be honest with you. I haven't been. I've been so mad about all the problems that have gone on and I haven't been very patient. And I haven't been very kind. And I don't like that. So anyway. All right. Queenie, I think I answered. It's a Long Island iced tea. I think we did that. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going back a little bit here. Ninja High Club. Imagination is a rare commodity. Yes, Mark. Yes. Let's see. Cindy says his brain is working faster than real life. Yeah, that's Jeff. His brain works really fast. He's amazing. Like I've said. Okay. Margaret says just be a pescatarian. So I don't like fish. I really don't like fish. These are the things I don't like. I hate salmon. Oh my gosh. I've made it where I can eat it. Like it's good. But it's not my thing. It's too strong for me. I don't like fish. I really don't like lamb, but I'm trying this recipe. I loved it the first time. I thought it was horrible this time. I'll go back to the way I did it the first time, see if it's better. I can't stand split pea soup. That is one recipe I can't even do. Like I've tried so hard. I can't taste it without gagging. So I can't make it. Calamari, I love. Mark. I love sea bass. Okay, so yeah, I love sea bass. I love calamari. I even like catfish, which is kind of an interesting. And also, let me back up. So I lived in Maryland, okay, where you could get all kinds of delicious, wonderful, pretty fresh seafood. Okay. I've traveled all across the United States in different places and, gotten lobster from Maine and of course, even lobster in Maryland is good. Lobster here is totally different. I don't even know if it's the cold water kind or the warm water kind. I'm trying to do a recipe for lobster, but let me tell you, it is so flipping different than what I'm used to from living in Maryland. Shrimp, totally different. Now, I love shrimp, but the shrimp we get here, it's different. It's totally different. It's just really strange. So I can get catfish here, close to Louisiana. And hey, it's delicious. If you soak it and get that muddy taste out, it's absolutely delicious. I love it. So I could do some recipes, but I mean, how many people are going to be like, well, I've got a lemon garlic catfish? They're going to be like, oh, I'll pass. Like if I want catfish, I'm going to eat it fried, right? So I don't know. Blackened catfish. That's another thing, Mark. I don't like blackened seasoning. Isn't that interesting? Now that might be just one of those mind things that I ordered something blackened at a restaurant one time, and it was so disgustingly gross that I just said, well, I don't like anything blackened. It tasted like I was eating like a spicy set of charcoal coals, like that, like an ashtray. That's what it tasted like to me, like a spicy ashtray. Like, this is horrible. Why would anybody want that? So that's how food leaves such an impression in your mind. So now if anything's blackened, I'm like, count me out. Not happening. That is so gross. I don't want to eat an ashtray, even if it's spicy. Nope. Not doing it. But other people love it. So I don't know. Angie, have I tried gator or shark? I've had shark and I've had alligator. Yes, I've had alligator in a stew. Shark, I can't remember how I had that. That's more steak-like of a fish. Now, I love tuna. Love tuna. When I say I don't like seafood or fish, I mean, that's really not even accurate. I just don't like it cooked that much. So I'm a huge sushi fan, and I like all the stuff that's raw. Salmon is still one that I stay away from, though, with sushi even. Just don't like the flavor. But, yeah, just... we all have our things, right? Always wild caught. Absolutely, Dawn. That makes such a huge difference. I mean, definitely a huge difference in quality. Well, Mark, okay. I'm going to come visit you. So I'm going to go to San Diego and we're going to have a lot of swordfish. Oh, yes. Wonderful stuff. And that's amazing. And that's like... people don't realize that when you're, and I didn't realize it either, just being from the East Coast. So the East Coast, the West Coast, we all have our things, right? But when you're kind of landlocked in the middle, there isn't anything. It's bizarro world. When I first moved to Tennessee, I'm like, what? Like, I can't go to like a seafood market and get fresh stuff. Like, what? Even like flash frozen, even if it's flash frozen, but it's still, I say fresh. You can buy it in the grocery stores at Walmart that are flash frozen, like little tuna steaks, but they're like this tiny, this thin. It's just not the same. So I went to Memphis. Now you can go to Memphis. Actually, I think we were in Nashville. I can go to Nashville where they actually will get in better stuff. But I mean, it's 2.5 hours away, but I can do that. Yes, I bought a whole, I think the guy thought I was crazy because he said, okay, so I said, do you have any, tuna, like sushi grade tuna? And he said, yes, I do. How much do you want? And I said, well, how much do you have? He's like, I got probably like 10 pounds. I said, I'll take it all. And he's like, you will? I'm like, yes, I will, because I live 2.5 hours away and I can cut this up into really great tuna steaks and then vacuum seal them and put them in my freezer. And that's where they are. I mean, I haven't gotten them out to do recipes, but that was the intent. And that will be happening.
Dog party's over.
Oh, thank you.
They're eating.
Yes, Mark, you're right. All of it, but how it's frozen and where it's caught from makes a big difference. So the quality of the stuff that you can get at Walmart is not the same as the quality of stuff you can get frozen from other places. I'm sorry, it's not. I mean, like, we could really argue about that.
When you talk about places, it makes me think about oysters.
Oh, oysters. That's a good one.
What was that place that we went to?
Yeah.
McCormick and Schmitz. And they had it was basically a dozen oysters.
Yeah.
From up and down the East Coast. Amazing the difference from one place to another.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to read this comment. I don't want that farm dyed salmon. I want good salmon, but ooh, that inflation really crimping my style because I like organic and hippie stores with good quality meat. Mark, I'm with you 100% on that one. We don't have any of those stores where I live. We don't have anything like that whatsoever within probably a 90-minute radius, I would say. So there's something else I was going to say, but I did listen to this story. This is funny. This is going to make me sound like I'm like a weirdo, and I'm not.
Somebody says, is this still live? Yes, this is still live.
Yes, it's still live. So somebody's going to think people are going to think I'm weird about this. But anyway, I wanted to look for different seasonings because I'm always really interested in getting different seasonings and like that I can't get at regular, Kroger, Walmart, blah, 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 blah. And we went into this one place in Jackson. And Jeff, I don't remember the name of it, but I kid you not. We pulled up. It looked like it was a 7-Eleven. Now,
oh, you wouldn't remember the name of it because I wouldn't either, but it was.
Yeah, so it looked like a 7-Eleven. It was in kind of, now I wouldn't say shady part of town or anything like that, but it was very nondescript. Looked like it was some kind of, like you don't know the quality, okay, that you're going in. If I was going in there to get a Coca-Cola or an iced tea, it would have been one thing. I'm going in there to get like food. So I'm like really picky about this. And I'm like, oh, Jeff, I don't.
I think
International foods, right? I'm like, I don't know about this. I'm not really sure. I don't even think I'm comfortable going in there. Like, I don't know. But we went in. Oh my goodness gracious. That is how my lamb stew recipe came to be. So go in. And as soon as I realized that it really was an international food market in the sense that they're Mediterranean and that's the food that they had. And they had the fresh slaughtered lamb and all fresh slaughtered chicken and all this stuff. Like I was amazed because
and
outside
it was all done, it's like the kosher, but for
right. I can't remember the word. It was,
I'll think of it.
Yeah, I can't remember the word, but he took us through the entire process of everything. And it was amazing. Huge chest freezer.
I think
Halil, maybe. I don't remember. I really don't. But it was amazing. Like such a nice guy. But everything on the outside looked horrible.
And he had pictures of the lambs, like
it was
before,
amazing.
during, and after.
Which, of course, seeing the pictures, like, did I really want to buy it? Not really.
But you know that it happened that day.
I know, but it was really disturbing. But anyway, he did. He's like, no, let me show you how I cut their neck. I'm like, okay, I don't know.
He explained it too.
Yeah, he did.
Like,
I
there's
know.
no adrenaline. It's like one cut. Done.
He did. He explained everything. And he was an amazing human being. He is an amazing human being. But it was one of those things like I might not have even walked in. If I was by myself, I would have never walked in. Everything was like just a little bit like, whoa, I don't even know where we're going here, But it was.
Ellen says halal.
Amazing. Halal, probably.
Halal, that's probably it.
Yeah. But and he was amazing. The lamb.
There was nothing gamey about it. And
the lamb was amazing.
Adrenaline. So if you're able to slaughter something, even if it's a deer, immediately.
Yeah, it was amazing. He explained all. It was amazing. Like it was the first time that I really enjoyed lamb, and like made my Irish stew recipe, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And I got a whole bunch of spices that I would have never found anywhere else. So I don't even know what the moral of that story is. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. That's for sure.
No, I think the other moral of that story is search around for that kind of fresh food.
Oh, right, because we can't.
Don't suspect that Kroger is going to have the best, even though Kroger does have some good stuff if you look around.
Yeah. That's it.
Aldi has some good meat, but Aldi's stuff is vacuum sealed.
It is.
And shipped from somewhere else.
It's better quality from what we can get here, but. Yeah, that was exactly it.
You would think that Tennessee would have better meat than it does. But most of the Tennessee meat, I think, is shipped somewhere else.
Oh, it definitely is. Just like, this is the interesting thing about logistics. Like a lot of the meat that we buy is actually shipped from Australia, I think.
Yeah. When we were shopping at Safeway in Maryland, I remember seeing, this is, a product of Australia.
Yeah.
Why would we buy meat from Australia when there's a cow down the road? Like we literally have cows. We can hear cows in the middle of the night going.
Yeah, but it's international trade is probably one of the most misunderstood and interesting things of my life. Because I hear all the time people complaining, and when I say this, I mean I'm not judging or anything, because I would complain too, but complaining about how expensive the Ninja Foodi is in other countries, and it has to do with the import, like taxes and stuff. Like, it's not that the U.S. companies are saying, well, you live, in the Netherlands, so I'm going to charge you 4 times as much. It has nothing to do with that. The cost of their product is the cost of the product. It's, of course, shipping, obviously, is, got to be something that you think about. But it's also like the different taxes and tariffs and stuff that have to be paid. It's really interesting, and not something that you can just like look up online and understand. I've tried. It's very complicated.
But it controls the entire world. Like it controls the finance.
All of it does, yeah. It upsets a lot of people, and I understand that. It upsets a lot of people, because things are so much more expensive in other places. I've been trying to get Ellen an 8-quart pot over to the Netherlands, and I mean, obviously, I just need to ship it to her. Really,
but it really costs more than the cost of the pot.
It does. It does. And so what I really wanted to do was just send her a new foodie, maybe the new model or something like that. But they weren't available. It was around the holidays. Things were sold out. And I was like, because it was going to cost me just about as much as a new Ninja Foodi. So it's like, I'll just give you a new one. And that way you have, the pot, and you have 2, whatever. But it hasn't worked out yet. I'm still working on that one. It's crazy though. Yeah, John. So John's in Australia, $569 US for the OL 650, which would be our OL 601.
Really?
Yeah, 500. And I think
that's like double.
It's 3 full retail price is what? $349 for the 8-quart. I think it might be $329.
Is that an 8-quart? Because 6-quart.
No, it might be $289. $289 US.
Is, I thought, was the 6-quart.
No, the 6 and a half.
Bought one at Sam's not too long ago.
Yeah, cheap.
$289. $189.
I think it was under 200.
Like we just like on the spot.
I was like, wow, I'm buying that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's interesting though. I mean, I've tried to do a lot of research on different trade agreements and different things. It's way complicated. Like, I don't think I'll ever understand it.
That's why they do that. They do it that way to keep you out of it.
To not understand it.
Right.
Well, shipping too. Like the makeup that I use, it used to be free shipping, even if you bought, like $2 thing or a $10 thing, didn't matter. It was all free shipping. It's not anymore. So everything's
even Amazon. Remember when we signed up for Amazon Prime?
Mm-hmm.
It was like we got stuff overnight.
Yep.
And we didn't pay any extra for shipping.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden things went crazy and Amazon is like, oh, we're slowing down.
Yep.
So we still pay the $99 a year or whatever it is, but you wait 5 days for this stuff. So I don't know what's Prime about it.
Well, it's getting better though. We're getting things a lot quicker.
Oh yeah. Well,
I don't know. I lost all the comments. I don't know how to get back to it. How do I get back to it? Anyway, I think we should
look through real quick. And I'm sorry, I'm not blowing anybody's comments off. I just kind of try to grab the ones that catch my eye real quick.
Yeah, and I think we can.
Oh, somebody's spamming you here.
Yeah. That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, somebody said troll alert.
Oh gosh. See, that's how nice it is. So wonderful when people do that. Love them so much.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah. So where are you seeing it on YouTube? I'm not seeing it.
I'm seeing it in the.
It's going to be on YouTube though.
It's got to be YouTube though.
It's going to be on YouTube.
I'm just seeing it in StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
You can't do anything from here, can you?
Let's see. Yeah.
Block user.
Block
see ya. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Sorry.
Nobody needs to see that.
Yeah. See, Dixie, that's what happens. Mark says mods. Well, the mods are drunk, Mark. Like, I'm drinking Long Island iced tea. I don't know what
somebody's
Jeff's over
drinking
there.
Long Island
I don't
iced
know.
tea
We
over
don't have no mods. We're just two people. Anyway, yeah, and that's what I wasn't seeing those comments, but it isn't unusual sometimes for people to block. I don't think on YouTube they can block me, but they can block me on Facebook and spam the group.
Mark says
It's
Louise is
insane.
big time now. She needs moderators.
Oh Lord, Mark, you gonna be one?
Come on, Mark.
I'll let you know when I'm live, and you can. I don't know how much longer I'll be live on YouTube anyway. I just, I don't know. I guess you know what I should ask you guys. Did you enjoy it? Was it something you would want to watch again? Do you like it on YouTube, or would you rather just me be on Facebook? I don't know. You tell me.
I also want to know now. Be honest, like the studio, does it look better than our other kitchen? I hope so, because we spent a lot of money on, changing it. But what do you guys think of the kitchen? What do you guys think of the decorations in the kitchen? Is there anything we can do differently?
And I would say that we did not spend any money on this kitchen. You guys bought this kitchen. Period.
Right. We didn't go
seriously.
into debt for this. For sure.
No, I mean, everybody that watches the videos, everybody that does, everything that you guys bought this kitchen. Seriously. So hopefully it's good for you all. Jeff, I don't even know how to get back into this. Like, I am so lost right now.
What are you looking to get to?
I'm trying to get to that feed that I was just in a minute ago.
So people like doing on YouTube. I think we might do some more on YouTube. Maybe we pick a topic. So this was just kind of a happy hour, which was happy hour and happy 2 hours and happy 3 hours.
I know it was 5 to 7.
It's 8:15 now.
Yeah. I don't understand this. I do not understand why I'm totally out of everything. I don't get it.
Here's a good comment.
I'm just looking. Go ahead.
I'm trying to, because they're going so fast. I enjoyed this is Betty L. I've enjoyed the last 3 hours. The kitchen is beautiful. I feel like I am right in the kitchen with you. You both are natural and so much fun.
Thank you. That's important. That's so awesome. I wish I could figure this out.
John Free says something that I love the kitchen. Missed your salted pepper logo. Would love you to do more live. Boy, these things just like.
Miss the salted pepper logo. I have to ask him what he means by that.
Yeah.
Because we don't have that in our other kitchen, do we?
People are saying do it again on YouTube.
Good on YouTube, even though I get hate and spam. I hate that.
Barbara Thurston says it was hard finding you tonight.
Really, Barbara?
Where are you watching, Barbara?
Yes. Where were you watching?
Because if you're on Facebook, I can see that.
Yeah.
Although if you're on YouTube, I can say I don't know.
Yeah, but you can. So I've started something new. You can go to thesaltedpepper.com/events, and you will have all the links to the lives that you need. You can always go there, click right on it, and it'll take you right to where the live is going. But Barbara, I do want to know where you signed in from, like where you're trying to view from, because I'm trying to make it easier, not harder. And I mean, that's one of the big things, especially on Facebook. It's like, where are you? How do I get you? And it's really hard because I rely on Facebook to kind of like prompt and tell everybody. So I'm trying to take a little bit of power away from Facebook and get it onto my website so that you can say, yes, I want to view this. You can add it to your calendar. I mean, I don't care if you add it to your calendar or not, but you can subscribe to the calendar so that you get all the updates whenever I'm going to do something live. And I mean, there's just, I don't know, different technology that I'm trying to work on. But right now I'm trying to figure out how to get back to you guys. And I can't figure this out at all. Like I'm totally on a blank screen. Do not know. I don't do mobile or iPads very much. I'm a computer-based person.
Mark Grimes says more YouTube, not Facebook.
Not Facebook, more YouTube, not Facebook. Yeah, I could do that.
So do you have that comment? Because that was the most recent one that I got.
I got nothing. I don't even know where to go.
Oh, hand me that. I'll get you set up.
I don't even know where to go.
You
But
go ahead and blah blah.
blah blah. I've got nothing to blah blah about, except for the fact.
You have nothing to blah blah about.
No, except for the fact that this is like the best drink, but I'm almost drunk. So yeah, we need to wrap it up. I mean, I drank the whole thing. That's a lot. And I'm not let's get drunk and have fun on camera kind
I'm
of
glad
girl.
that there's no gin in there because you'd be on the floor. Right now.
Probably be on the floor. Yeah. And I'm not one of those people. Like, I like to keep my faculties, but they're going away quickly. Let me tell you. I don't even know what else to say except to say goodnight. I think we should just say goodnight, babe. It's supposed to be 5 to 7. It's been 5 to 8:18. I can still tell time, so I'm not that bad.
There you go. Yep, the dogs have eaten.
Dixie.
The doggos have.
I'll be texting you in a minute. The iced tea is amazing. I might fix another picture, but I'm definitely going offline for that. All right, Barbara says she gets on Facebook and then we'll search for the Salt and Pepper Live and I can connect. Okay. Barbara, I'll probably have to talk to you like one-on-one about like where to find things and how to get the links easier, just so it's easier for you. So why don't you send me a private message on Facebook and we can talk about that tomorrow. All right. Let's see. Betty likes Facebook. Norma says she watched on Facebook because she couldn't comment on YouTube. That's interesting. I don't know why you couldn't comment on YouTube. That's kind of weird. Joe says she's definitely do it again, watching on YouTube, on the TV, using Facebook to comment since I can't comment through the TV. Isn't that like a weird thing with YouTube TV? Like I like it, but I find you can't skip ads. You can't do a whole lot on the, like I use it on Roku sometimes.
Cindy Hoffman said, plug your nephew's YouTube channel. Just make sure you get the right one because.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Like I asked him to come on tonight, but I don't know. I don't think he did. Might have missed it.
I get an extra.
But it's cooking with kids. But it's kind of one of those things that if you type in cooking with kids, you're just going to get a lot of videos because he's only put out 2. You know, one was me and him, and one was him and his mom. So, you know, it's hard. YouTube's not easy to break into, but anyway.
Oh my gosh, there's so many options.
Yeah, when you do cooking with kids, it's really hard. If you type in St. Patrick's Day pizza with mom, do that. You might get.
There it is.
Yeah. So Jeff is going to put a comment in there. He's such a cool kid. Such a cool kid.
Oh, he's the best.
He really is. Okay, so we are going to post this and then we're going to say goodnight. Right? I'm going to watch this back and I'm going to be like, boy, I should have said goodnight an hour ago.
It's from the Salt and Pepper. It's a link.
Okay.
There's 2 of them. There's one in Facebook. Okay, so I sent it to both locations.
Okay. Okay, good. So where am I in this thing right here? Where am I?
What do you mean?
Like, what am I watching? Am I watching StreamYard? Because I look like
you're looking at Facebook right now.
Because it looks like I'm looking at Facebook.
You're looking at Facebook.
Okay. But you put it in the main thing, so it goes to YouTube too, right?
It went to both.
Okay, good. Good. Oh my gosh.
Hey, if you guys do go to check out the link that I sent that came through as a Salt and Pepper, please subscribe.
Yeah,
That would mean the world to Dylan.
it really would. It really
He
would.
was excited when he had 8 subscribers. Now he has like 29. Or
Yeah, it might be up to 30 something. Yeah, he's amazing. Debbie says, "Are you guys still at it?" Yeah, man, I'm on my last drink though. I think I'm slurring my words a little bit. It's not a good time. Like, I don't like to do that. So, although Debbie, you remember chocolate martini night, don't you? Yes. Yes. To those people that were there that night, I love you very much. I deleted that video and you all just
I
kept
don't
it.
even remember chocolate.
And you kept it very quiet. And I just love you all for that.
What happened to chocolate martinis?
Mm.
I don't even remember.
Louise got a little drunk. And
Bad Louise.
no, not like that. No, I mean, not like that. Like that ever happens. No. I wasn't drinking gin. I promise. It wasn't that. No. Just a little too outspoken, I think, about things. It just didn't. It just wasn't good. Ellen, yeah, I had a great time too. Thank you very much. We need to go though. Like, it's time to go.
So
I'll tell you because
what we're thinking about doing.
Yeah, he wants to drink this llama. Like,
no, I don't want.
Like, I feel like I'm starting to get really drunk, and it's so uncomfortable.
No, we want to do Round the World Wednesday.
Yes, we do want to do that.
And Friday happy hour is pretty cool, but it's gonna be every other Friday.
Yeah, I would think. Okay, so look, like, I can't be live every single day of every single week because number one, it drains me. It really does take a lot. It does take a lot out of me. So, like, if we do Around the World Wednesday, it would be one Wednesday a month. And that would be a viewer submission from around the world, different recipe that's interesting and that I could get the ingredients for. That's a big thing. Or arrange to, like, maybe travel. I don't know, John. Like, I think I could travel to Australia to get whatever crazy ingredients you guys might have over there, right? I think that sounds good. Like,
I'm ready.
Like, I think that sounds good. We've got some air miles to use up. We might need to do that. John and Barry, watch out. We're coming. So, or Ellen, Netherlands would be another one. That would be really fun. So I think that's kind of like where I'm. The Around the World Wednesdays I would rather like go around the world and actually cook with people
and
in real life.
The video somewhere else.
Yeah, that would be amazing. But we're still sort of like in COVID times. So it's, many people won't be comfortable with that. So we'll take some suggestions. And yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun to cook recipes from around the world.
So Dixie's saying that Friday once a month with Jeff playing guitar.
Yeah, I agree.
I brought my guitar today, but we had a full car full of stuff.
Yeah, I agree. Jeff should play the guitar. Give me a break for a minute. You know what I mean? Like a minute or two so I can sit down and stuff like that. Drink some water. I have spinach beeping in the microwave. So before we went live, probably about 2 hours before we went live, I was going to make a spinach and artichoke dip because I was
going to be destroyed.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just beeping.
Oh, it's
just beeping. It's not cooking. It's just beeping. So, but that's how long it's been beeping. So every every 45 seconds or so, it's just beeping. So I just remember that I'm a failure. And I forgot to get that out. I didn't make the spinach and artichoke dip. I did open up the can though. So see, I tried. Overachievers, under planners. We'll get better. That's all I can say. We'll just get better. And maybe one day you'll see my artichoke and spinach dip. Then I wanted to stuff mushrooms and air fry them. I thought they were going to be delicious. That never happened because, again, I think there's 1,000 hours in every day and there aren't.
Kathy Genovese was asking about the stuff that you dehydrated. Did you do it in a Ninja Foodie?
I did it in the Ninja Foodie XL oven. That thing's amazing. I don't even have it here. I have both of them at our house. I have one that we use like all the time, reheat stuff, toast bread, whatever we're doing. I use that thing all the time. It's so dirty though. I can't use it on video. So I have another one that's clean and that's coming here and it'll probably sit back there. it's a big one, XL oven. But yeah, I got the dehydrator racks and I put them all on there because I went to a food auction. What was that in September, October? I ended up with like 7 bushels of beets. I don't know, 4 bushels of potatoes.
The beets could have gone right back into the dirt where they came from.
No, he hates
That
beets.
they taste like.
He hates beets, but I did a lot of stuff with them. I still have videos to put out about beets, but I haven't yet. But what else did I get? I got peppers. So I got a lot of red peppers, green peppers, like thinking in my brain, okay, these are so much less expensive than going to the grocery store. I mean, so much less expensive. So I will just go on like total recipe development lockdown, and I will not do anything but use these vegetables to test recipes. But really what happens is you can only do so much. You can only do so much. And then you don't want your produce to go bad. So I'm like, all right, let's dehydrate.
And there's also no such thing as lockdown because we have to keep shooting.
True. That's true too. Yeah. Because we're not ahead. We're not ahead of anything.
No, we were ahead back in November.
Yeah, a little bit.
For a long time. But
yeah, we're not ahead. Like we're filming basically what's going out pretty quickly. Yeah, we're not ahead. But yeah, so I decided, well, I'll just start dehydrating everything, seeing how it works out. The problem is with the way that my brain works, when I'm stressed and I just need to get something done so that it doesn't rot, I just do it until it's correct and I don't write anything down. So I don't remember at what temperature I dehydrated these potatoes, but they're flipping amazing. Like, they're amazing looking. I mean, look at that. This is dehydrated white potatoes. You could do it with any potato. I didn't peel mine. You could peel them. I didn't peel mine. You do cook them a little bit. You do par cook them, but they're like amazing. Like, I can't wait to use them in things. I think like I might be able to like use them to like pressure cook and then pour in like scallop potato stuff and do some kind of an amazing recipe. I don't know. I'm just amazed by that because my freezer is full and I want like more things that I can put in bags and store, I want to get a freeze dryer is really what I want to do. Like, I haven't done that because
Kathy Genoy asked if that
they're
auction
expensive.
was in Tennessee.
No, it's in Pennsylvania. It's run by the Amish. It's my mom lives in Frostburg, Maryland. So it's like right up the road in Pennsylvania. It's amazing. Intimidating. I mean, like intimidating. The way my mom was like, she's like, do you want that? I'm like, I don't even know. How much is it? Like, I don't even know. I don't even understand. And I'm like, well, I could use beets. I had no idea how many beets I would end up with. Lord, I had so many beets. I'm telling you, I brought 4.5 bushels home. I gave my mom 3. I bought some.
We tried to even feed them to the chickens, and they kind of liked them.
Yeah, I thought they would like them more, but they really didn't. I tried to do everything with them. But then at the end, I dehydrated them. And you can grind them into powder. I can re-pickle them. I love pickled beets. So I've dehydrated them. Now I can throw a cup of these dehydrated beets in, put 2 eggs on the rack, put my pickling spices, my vinegar, blah, 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 pressure cook. Everything's perfect. And I can jar a can for put a can of pickled beets in my refrigerator. And they are amazing. That's a recipe that's coming out soon. But you have to dehydrate them the way that I did it. You have to dehydrate them first, and then you reconstitute them whenever you want, which I think is great, especially if you're not comfortable with canning beets because you can keep them dehydrated. Anytime you want pickled beets for something, you just make up one jar at a time. It's really easy. I mean, literally, it takes less than 10 minutes. It's amazing.
Marina Nodke said, did you ever receive the German recipes I sent by email after New Year's Eve?
I don't know. If I didn't respond, then I did not receive them because I respond to every single email.
Kathy Genovi said that I should try golden beets. They don't taste as dirty.
Dirty. That's how he calls
You know
them
what the
too.
thing is? Beets don't taste dirty to me.
You say they are?
No, there's a different taste to it. Maybe it is dirty, but I just don't like the taste of beets.
All right, I have a Marina. I'm not going to give out the email here, but the last email I have is from November. And it's just asking me a question. So no, I did not get anything from Marina. Sorry.
Joseph says, "Hello from Toronto. Love your show. We love Canada. I do. I love Rush. Best band ever."
We went to Canada one time.
We did. We just popped over the border.
Oh my gosh, I was scared.
Well, we went over in a weird spot because
We went on the French side, number one, so I couldn't read
there was
anything.
nothing to go to.
And I took French.
It was easier to get into than out of.
It was, I don't know. We were interrogated both ways. I mean, like search cars and stuff.
Yeah, but getting into Canada was kind of like, okay, blah, blah, blah.
No, I don't think
Coming
so.
back
They
into-
opened up our back and everything.
That was coming out.
Was that coming out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Coming out.
I don't know. The whole experience was strange to me.
And we didn't even go anywhere.
No, we
that's
didn't
the
go-
problem. We went in such an obscure
We were
entry
in,
area.
yeah.
But maybe that's where the drug dealers like to go. We probably should have gone along a highway.
I don't know. We went some place into Canada, definitely on the French side. And I took French, but I didn't know I don't practice it. So, you don't use it, you lose it.
Just don't drive here.
I don't know. I mean, it was beautiful though. Oh my gosh. Because it was winter.
It was rolling hills.
It was
beautiful.
beautiful. And the snow. I mean, we had snow on the US side too, obviously, because it was the middle of the winter, but it was amazing. We went up on this big overlook, but the whole time I'm like, I don't even know where we are, like what we're doing. Like, what if we can't leave? And then, yeah, coming back, I just thought the whole customs thing was very, very stressful.
I'd love to go to Canada and just do a cross-country tour of Canada.
Yeah, that's what we were supposed to do before COVID hit. I had a trip planned out. Actually, no, that wasn't COVID. That was, we moved to Tennessee. So I had a trip planned out. We were going to go by motorcycle, which would be really interesting.
Oh, that was a Great Lakes tour, right?
That was Great Lakes, but we were going into Canada.
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
we
doing
were
some
going
really
to
cool
Florida.
stuff. So yeah, that would have been amazing. But we didn't end up doing that. We moved here and then COVID hit a couple years later because we were going to do another cross country kind of tour. So yeah, we've been stuck.
Well, our next trip is kind of started in North Dakota and head to the west and go through all those states and work our way back through the Southwest. I
Yeah.
think we can hit about.
I want to go down the Oregon coast.
We hit about.
I've
10 or
already been
11
cross country
states.
twice in the US and gone up. I want to go down through Oregon. I want to go all the way up and come down.
The only state that I'm picking up that I have been in is North Dakota.
Yeah.
And then the other one I've got is Alaska, but that's a whole.
Oh, that's a whole trip in and of itself. That would be amazing. I'd love to go to
I
Alaska.
can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
But that's going to be like at least a week and a half in
Yeah.
Alaska.
But
just in Alaska.
But we have to go so many places. I mean, we have so many places to
I mean,
go.
there's so many countries. We have to go to the Netherlands.
I
and see Ellen.
Yes. And John and there was somebody that Yvonne in the UK. We're going there for next St. Patrick's Day.
Australia and the UK. And
Yeah, we're
Netherlands.
going to forget where she said it was. I'll have to look that up. I can't remember off the top of my head. She told me because she sent me pictures and video from St. Patrick's Day. And I told her Cork, I think.
Cork?
I think she said you have to come to Cork. So wherever she said we have to come, we're going. We're going to do that next year.
We definitely need to do Scotland.
I know.
I really, really want, but not in the winter.
Because there's a window of opportunity he wants to ride a motorcycle around.
Well, we could do that, but I just want to I just want to go there.
Yeah, I just think it's amazing to travel. I hope it opens up really soon. It's
Yeah,
kind
we're
of
getting
open
there.
now.
We're getting there.
It's kind of open, but we'll see. I'm not ready to travel yet, I'll be honest with you. Because if I lose my sense of taste, which is a big thing of COVID, I'm out of commission. Like, totally.
Although I haven't heard anything about that lately. So
No, I
with
wonder if that's like
COVID
gone away.
balls, that might be going
Yeah, I'm not
on.
sure. All right, listen, we are signing out. We are done. It is 8:40. We have been live for almost 4 hours. We said we would be live for 2 hours. Love you guys.
Hey, if I didn't mention your comment live, Louise will address them, whether it's through YouTube or Facebook. She'll address your comments. I'm sorry about that. There's so many comments coming in, and
Jeff will address them.
what are you talking about?
That would take me probably I don't know, 6 more hours. I can address them. I can go through, sit at my computer, go through.
Now, this comment came in because he actually gave you $999.99.
Thank you.
He said, started watching you at the start of the pandemic and never stopped watching. Love, love, love your videos.
Oh, thank you so much.
John Free said, bye, guys. Bye, John.
Bye, John. Tell Barry I said good night or good day because I'm sure it's not nighttime there. It's probably
Take care, Joseph.
time isn't
Good night,
there.
Betty. Everybody say
Yes.
good night.
Good
Love
night.
you
Good night. Good
guys.
night. Good night. Good night. I'm gonna mix up another one.
I'm gonna come in here and say good night with everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna mix up another batch of these, but I gotta sit down and relax for a minute because I've been standing on my feet.
So now
This is my wonderful husband. People ask all the time, when are you gonna show him? When are you gonna show him? There we go.
There we go. That's all you get.
I love him. He's my best friend and the best guy in the world, and he will trip over anything.
I will. In fact, I got to look at where I'm going on the way.
Yeah, because you might trip over. Could you imagine if you walked back, tripped over, knocked this whole thing?
I wouldn't be surprised.
That'd be hysterical. All right. Bye, guys. Love you. Watch where you're going. It's been fun. We'll do happy hour once a month or once every other month. I'll let you know when I wake up tomorrow.